We're live. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. January the 6th, 2022. Nice to see you here this morning. Looks like we're going to have a positive opening from what I can smell here. The Dow's up 116 points in the pre-market. It's going higher. S&P just went green and it's now up 4.25 points and it's gaining. Nasdaq was down 100 points in the pre-market. It's now only down 53. It's coming up as well. Why? What's happening? Well, a couple of things are going on as usual. There's stuff happening all over the place, and some of you guys can thank Kazakhstan. There you go. So I'll talk to you later. There's your update. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later. Now that you know it's Kazakhstan, you don't need to know anything else. You can just relax now. The world is fine. Okay, I'll tell you what's going on. All right, so here's the thing. Okay, there's this thing. All right, our friend Mr. Putin over in Moscow. All right, is having he's having some issues over there. One of which is his own citizens. More and more of them are beginning to doubt that this guy is the Messiah that they all claimed that he would be. Because life in Russia isn't a bowl of cherries either, even though they're sitting on one of the largest oil reserves in the world, and they have 200 plus million people there who live in some in abject poverty. Others do really well off the backs of those who live in abject poverty. But many more Russians, 9 out of 10, are kind of going, what's in it for me? What's with all this? Why do we keep electing this guy and all of his cronies? What's the upside? Because every time we have an election around here, all the opposition members who run for election, anyone who dares to want to become president of this country, they get arrested. They get put in jail. It's a pattern for the entire time Putin's been around. So Putin needs to show the Russians that he's the protector and he's going to keep Mother Russia, intact. So what do? Well, you create havoc elsewhere. You do the China playbook. You do exactly what China does. You create issues elsewhere, or you claim the outside world is conspiring against you, and that way your locals will vote you one more time for another 6-year term. And next thing you know, Putin is 94 years old and never leaves until he leaves in a box. When he dies, he finally leaves in a box. What has Putin done in the last few months? Well, he's put up 175,000 troops approximately on the Ukraine border. And that's got the world talking, but it's also allowing him to show his folks at home, strong guy, strong country, nobody messes with us. And, Mother Russia is going to take back territory stolen from us by the West. Oh, by the way, Russia gave Ukraine its own independence in the 50s, by the by. But they're now taking it back piece by piece by piece. Now, last night, what do? You have had in the last couple of weeks all kinds of problems in Kazakhstan, which most of you don't know anything about. Me too. Kazakhstan is one of the world's largest exporters of uranium, to make nuclear weapons and other sources. And of course, nuclear powered power plants and so on. And so it's rather important to the Russians that Kazakhstan remain kind of a close ally of Russia. And so in the last few weeks, there's been a bunch of unrest over there. And the speculation is on the outside looking in that Russians are kind of stirring up the pot over there to make it appear that the population of Kazakhstan is really upset at their own government and they don't like what's happening. And so all these protests have been coming up. And the Kazakhstan government is had been a weak kind of a government, really not, certainly not run by a dictatorship. They were trying to go a lot more democratic, where, people have votes and votes matter. Russians don't like this. And so they began to stir up the pot, and they got it to the point where they were able to cause a bit of a riot yesterday in the main city and other areas. Dozens killed, fires set to all kinds of places. And overnight, surprise, a whole bunch of paratroopers started landing from airplanes all over certain areas of Kazakhstan. Russian troops started landing in Kazakhstan. Isn't that odd? That's kind of wild and weird. Why would Russian troops paratroop in? Troop, don't you need like a lot of organizing to do something like that? I mean, it's not like there are hundreds of thousands of paratroopers ready to go at any moment in time into any territory when there's a riot on the streets. I mean, this has to be organized weeks in advance. And the logistics of it has to be organized. Well, it's all organized. It was all ready to go. And the Russians have come in to save the day, to take care of these agitators and to restore law and order. In other words, to take over the country, keep the civilian government out of power, take over, arrest all the ne'er-do-wells, which is anyone who wants to do anything about democracy. You're going to jail. And we're going to stack the elections with Soviet officials that we handpick, and we're taking over the country. That's how you do it. See, in Ukraine, they know they can't do that. There's too much Western influence in Ukraine, the Europeans who will step in pretty quickly. But in Kazakhstan, no European country is coming to save Kazakhstan from the Russians coming in. And so the Russians have faked out the Kazakhstanis and Europe by building up troops in Ukraine and now moving into Kazakhstan. So here's the good news for you, market holders. It's going to be a great day today. All kinds of dollars, all kinds of currency is flooding into the U.S. Treasury market right now because of the uncertainty in Kazakhstan and the potential uncertainty in Ukraine, because the Russians are screwing around with countries' sovereignties. And what do you do when you see that? You run to mama. Who's mama? The US dollar. The US dollar is where you go. You get out of rubles, you get out of Kazakhstan currency, you get out of other currencies in that region, and you buy up US bucks and you buy up US Treasury notes. Again, all online, it's all electronic. And up goes the US dollar against other currencies, and down goes treasury rates. And that might be happening here in the next day or two. So watch for that. That takes the heat off of interest rate talk around here. That moves up markets because the markets are going, well, this inflation thing is easing off. That's not headline news anymore. The interest rate story is going to quickly go away. It's going to be dominated now by the Russians and all their crap. And you can count on the fact that all countries in the world are going to want to talk about Kazakhstan and what's going on over there to get you not to pay attention to domestic issues. That's what's going to happen. Swiss Butter, thank you so much for making the move here, becoming a gold bagel level member. Really appreciate this. Thank you so much, all of you who've become gold bagel members in the last week now. It's been 1 week since I announced this, and I really appreciate it. All right, so the Dow is up 102 points, S&P is up 2, Nasdaq's down 63. I'm thinking in the first hour we may have a turnaround, and the sell-off of the Apples, the Microsofts, the Googles, the Amazons, the Workforce, Salesforce.com, all these high-flying what we call tech sector stocks, overdone, overcooked, and not well advised, because the bottom line is these companies have been posting record profits the last year and a half during the middle of a pandemic, and they're going to keep doing it. Their costs of doing business is dropping. They don't have head office costs like they used to have. Their staffs are working from home efficiently. It's going very well. They're going to keep doing this. They may not talk it very loud, but they're going to keep doing this. It's going to be kind of a new normal. So the cost per employee has dropped to these corporations, and the efficiency is high. They can also now really control their workforce populations by turning people into consultants. So you get rid of employees and turn them into consultants instead, giving the employee their own, say, home business, while at the same time lowering costs to the corporations. Because if you don't have employees and you have consultants only, you don't have to give them all the benefits. You can now selectively offer benefits to selected people in any level you want, rather than inside the office with everyone in cubicles. They can all talk to each other. What kind of benefits are you getting? What kind of benefits are you getting? At home, it's different. Corporate America is going to do very well. It's going to continue to do very well. And I think the earnings for the tech sector, those who have been hitting record earnings will continue. So Apple will continue to make huge gains in profits. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and and Facebook, on it goes. And these stocks will surge this year. They will go higher. They've backed off 5-10% in the last couple of months. They're going to hit new all-time highs and by a lot. And so these so-called high PE multiple stocks that are under attack by investors, they're going to be rejiggered when the new numbers come out for the fourth quarter, and people are going to realize, well, Apple's only trading at 22 times earnings because of all the money they're making. They're not trading at 35; they're trading at 22, and people will buy into Apple for another 20% gain, which takes Apple to 200 a share ballpark. That's the eventual, and then from there, it'll do it again. Rinse and repeat, as some of you like to say around here. Most interesting, what's going on. Anyway, that is where I'm watching this market right now. Thank you, Kazakhstan and the Russians, for saving our market right now. Here we go. What else is going on here? Like I say, the Dow's up 94, and S&P is up like 1, and Nasdaq down 66. Oil up 145 to 79.30. There's still talk about this incredible shortage of crude and cold temperatures, and the world is in need of so much oil, and the oil has to go to 150 a barrel. Bunk, and more bunk. We're drowning in this stuff. We're trying to cut back how much we use. We're trying to save the planet. Not everybody, but some. There's no way oil is worth what it's trading at. It is overpriced by $30 a barrel. Hate to break it to you, but it is. Trading at 79. Hey, I can't argue that. Not going to argue the fact that it is trading where it is. It's just not worth it. I would not be rushing into energy stocks going, I'm going to buy oil and gas stocks. I would be very leery of this. Any kind of a pullback economically, any kind of a military outbreak between China, Russia, and its areas and all that will screw up oil forecast usage like big time. And there's $20 in losses in oil in 1 week just waiting to be enjoyed at any time for a zillion different reasons. Other news, did you hear this? Royal Caribbean, Norwegian are canceling cruises. Norwegian has taken 8 ships and canceled all cruises for the next, I think, several weeks on a bunch of their ships. They're canceling cruises left, right, and center. Why? Because it's a nasty little problem. You leave port out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale or Port Canaveral, and you go for a 1-week cruise to the Caribbean. And 2 to 3 days into a cruise, everyone's been already tested. Before you left port, everyone was negative. You 2-3 days into the cruise, 25 people show up with viruses, and then 3-4 days later, another 25-35 people show up, and then you get back 7th day, and you offload all these passengers, including the ill, and those who are infected have to go into hotels at cruise line expense, because that's the CDC deal here. And the cruise line is going, well, let me get this straight. Let me figure this out. We left Miami with 1,500 passengers and 1,000 crew, let's say. That's 2,500 people. We came back to Miami with 100 infected people. And we have to put them up in hotels for 5 to 10 days each to make sure that they're, asymptomatic, then they become negative and they can leave. We have to pay for that. We don't make any money. All the money we made on the cruise is eaten up with these hotel expenses because we got to house them and feed them before they can leave. We lose money on every cruise we make. Oh, and on top of all that, even if we leave port with a big ship and we have, say, 3,000 passengers, a ship can hold 5,000 people. We've got 3,000 passengers, and we got 1,500 crew, 1,800 crew. We come back with 200 people. When we left the port with all those passengers, half of those passengers didn't pay us for the cruise. They paid us 2 years ago in 2020, 2019. We gave them future cruise credits, which they're now using to take these cruises. And we told them at the time that, you gave us $5,000 for you and your wife for a 1-week holiday. All that. Well, we'll give you $6,000 in credit to use future. Well, they're using the $6,000 in credit now on this 1-week cruise. They're only going to drop $500 on the ship. If they lose any money in the casino, we might be lucky. We're not getting any money, new cash out of these people. We're honoring these credits. And guess what? Only half the passengers on the ship are paying cash. And when we come back into port, we have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to put these people in hotels because they're testing positive. We can't stop this virus. Duh. You can't. No, it's out there. Florida is a cesspool of infection. It's unbelievable. You land at the airport, and by the time you get to your hotel and get from the hotel to your ship the next day, you're infected or you've been exposed to it, and you may or may not be worrying about it. You may be affected or not. Unbelievable. 30, 40, 50,000 cases a day in Florida. Out of control. Yeah, fun times at the OK Corral. So cruise lines are now voluntarily canceling cruises. They are literally canceling cruises. There's a cruise that's supposed to leave today or tomorrow, 120-day round-the-world cruise. Surprise! Last-minute changes to the itinerary. Instead of doing a 120-day around-the-world cruise, we're now offering 4 or 5 20 to 30-day segment cruises that start and end in Miami. What are they offering? They're offering Caribbean cruises for 3 weeks at a time for the next year instead of going around the world. So how would you like to take the same cruise 5 times in a row for 3-4 weeks? There's one cruise that's going to South America. They're calling it a Grand South American cruise. They're not going anywhere. You can't go to Brazil. You can't go into certain countries. They won't let you in. This ship is finished. This cruise is done for. People paid $78,000 to $80,000 plus for a around the world cruise, and it can't go around the world. It can't leave town. I would imagine half the passengers are canceling because they're being offered a full refund. The other half are being offered a 30% discount if they take any portion of these cruises. An absolute disaster for the cruise line. It was a sold-out cruise, and now this thing is a money loser. This is what's going on there. Yeah, we have issues. Unbelievable. But it's all fake news. Don't forget now, it's all fake news. Don't worry about it. We're up 91 on the Dow, down a half a point on S&P, and we're down 67 on NASDAQ. And I think we're overcooked on the sell. But we have to open first, and we have to wait to see the first hour flush its way through, and then we'll really see what this market is made of. Watching closely a couple of our favorite stocks, as we always do around here, noticing that our friends at Matterport are up a dime at 1583. They're really not going anywhere incredible. Apparently, unemployment claims rose 7,000 to 207,000 last week in the U.S., latest headline that came out. Noticing also that GameStop has been up all morning. It's sitting at 132.50, up $3.13. On 35,000 volumes so far. SoFi has been up, down, up, down. It's at $14, down a dime right now. It was down about 20 cents a while ago, so it's coming back a titch. Rocket Lab is up 7 cents to only 10.77. Again, it's a tentative open because everybody wants to see what everyone else is going to do. These stocks are not coming off. Why? They're so low. And we've had so much selling on some of these issues, like 23andMe is up 21 cents in the pre-market to 637, and that is outrageously cheap. Just saying that number, even though it's up 20 odd cents, it's still unbelievably cheap. We've got other stocks here. Let me take a look here. Spire at 310 to 315. It's kind of hanging around where it left off. ATIP, I don't think it's had any pre-market trading up until a few minutes ago. We're now trading 1,300 shares, up a penny this morning. Nothing going on yet. SmartRent closed last night at $8.15, sitting at $8.10 to $8.15. There's really virtually no volume on it. Cyxtera closed last night at $11.84, and we're looking at it at $12 right now, up to on 2,400 volume. Very light volume, not a lot to talk about. Apple is trading at $173.28, down $1.64. Goldman showing a gain all morning. It's right now at $400.90, up 227. We'll watch that. Tesla is sitting at 1,072, down 1,584. Cisco Systems closed last night at $60.28, topped out last week at $64 all-time high. Right now, pre-market 60.13, down 15 cents at the moment. And YBM, the old standby, more and more positive news coming out about YBM. Could be a good year, big turnaround year, they say, whoever they are. 137.85, down 37 cents this morning. It did hit 140 yesterday briefly, and showing signs of life. That's what we've got going on the pre-market on some of our faves. We'll watch those in the next 40 minutes when we open up for actual trading. What we have to watch for here is what's going to happen on GameStop. If it's up $3 right now, ballpark, is it going to continue an upward move today? Is it going to get a bounce rally, a dead cat bounce? Is it going to get a follow-through rally? We haven't had one yet. We were at 129.15 yesterday for the low of the day, and we closed at 129.37, so right near the lows where we shut down at. Will we have an early morning market in the 131 to 135 neighborhood, or will we in the first hour, open up to 133.35, back off to 131, come back up, and then come into this 138, 140 range? Will we do that, and will that be the peak of the day? Or are we going to do sort of a two steps up, one step down, two steps up, one step down every half hour, every 45 minutes, all day long? If that's the case, the stock could be 140.45 at the end of the day, with everyone going, what do I do? What do I do? Should I write any contracts against the stock? What should I do? What should I do? It would be easier for those of you who want to write call options if the stock were just to go up $15 a share and then back off $8 a share. Wouldn't that be simple? It might do that, but then again, it might not. And could it go down today? Yes, it could. Why? If the market wants to go down for one more go, or if there's a massive wave of selling in the first 2 hours of the morning because everyone's throwing out the baby with the bathwater kind of routine. We get that, and then we stabilize. It could be that GameStop gets sucked along into the vortex of selling, and then we have this quiet stability period, and then a bargain hunter's paradise. We come in. I don't know. I'll let you know when I see it. Right now, it's a mixed opening. The Dow holding an 85-point gain. S&P now showing a loss of 1.5 points, which is a nothing burger, and NASDAQ down 81 points. It's a nothing burger. It's a half a percentage point. There's no follow through. The NASDAQ was down over 3 points yesterday, and if it were a disaster this morning, we'd be down 3 percentage points now in the pre-market, 6 times worse than we are, and we're not getting that. We should be off 500 points on the NASDAQ right now if we're into a bloodbath, and it's not there. It's down 80. There you go. Let's see what happens. Fun times at the OK Corral. Let me tell you, man. That's what I'm showing here. Yeah, lots to watch, lots to follow simultaneously all over the place. Just a ton of stuff to try to absorb all at the same time, internationally, domestically, and everywhere else. And this is why you guys who are now becoming portfolio managers of your own portfolio, you guys are beginning to earn your keep. You begin to understand, oh, this is what it's like to be an employee of a hedge fund or into a brokerage account. If I'm a stockbroker, I have 200 accounts to 400 accounts that I have to, monitor. And I got to watch all this stuff going on at the same time, and I have to understand it. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. And you're waking up in the morning going, what the heck is going on now? What are these people doing over here, over there, and everywhere else? It is wild and it is wacky. We have military issues to watch about. We have interest rate issues to worry about. We have corporate earning issues to worry about, inflationary issues to worry about, central banker issues to worry about. And oh, by the way, in America, happy birthday, America. It's the anniversary of the January 6th riots in Washington. Wow, what a lovely sentiment that is. Not going to be a happy day in America today because you've got the one side versus the other side, and then the outside world's going, what's wrong with these people? Why does America do this to itself? One of the greatest bunch of people you could ever hope to meet are Americans. They're great. Americans are fantastic. And yet they just can't get along with each other. It just defies logic. We thought you were known as the United States of America, but there seems to be the divided states of America right now. But what are you going to do? You got to leave them alone. You got to let Americans figure out their situation. You have to leave Canadians to figure out their situation. The Kazakhstanis have to figure out their situation. The Ukrainians and the Russians and the Chinese and the Taiwanese and the Japanese and the Vietnamese, everybody's got to figure out their situation. Only 162 countries to worry about. And then there's the rest of us out here who are just trying to make a dollar. And let's talk about the markets and try to make money in the markets today. That's where we should be concentrating our efforts on, because that's where we pay our bills, because everything else that's happening out there doesn't pay us anything, period. It makes us no money. Anyway, there it is. Welcome on. John Anderson, thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. Michael, welcome. Joanne, how are you? Carol, welcome. Swiss butter, KY jelly, false, everybody who's here. I'm just glad that you're here and that you're around. It's nice to see you. And Red Solo Cup and Charles Lee and Swiss butter, Coyote. I'm glad you're all here. Fantastic. Hope we're going to have a good old day today. Try to make some money. I don't know. Let's see what's happening. One trade at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time. That's all you got to do. Keep in mind, your greatest asset as an investor is to pull off the old Warren Buffett routine, and that's called patience. Patience is the key to getting a payoff in your investment. Good morning, Kent. How you doing? Good morning, Flint Creek Soap Company. Nice to have you here. Patience is a virtue. It is an invisible thing. You can't buy it anywhere. You can't rent it. You have to earn it. You have to learn how to become a patient, dedicated, focused investor. And you've got to just allow markets to be stupid for a while. You have to allow world events to just be world events. And you have to be focused on what it is you're about. And if you're an option writer, you are either looking for your next opportunity to write a contract. And when you do, you'll know, I just made money. I wrote a contract at X amount of price, so much money on this stock, knowing that I'm going to make money on this trade. That is how this works. There are others of you who take a position on a contract, and then you fold your arms and you go, okay, now I'm waiting. I got 5 days till this thing expires. It expires in 15 days. It expires in 63 days. It will expire. And as we get closer to that expiry date, that contract value will drop into my favor, not the option market player's favor. There are some of you who have written options where stocks have gone the wrong way on you. And you just have to sit back and go, okay, that's all right. You go ahead, stock. You go play all you want. I own this casino on the Strip. I got players on the floor, some of which are making money right now. They're in a good mood, which means they're getting loosier and goosier with their money, which is what casino owners love to see. They love to see slot players make some dough and infect the rest of the floor, and everyone just starts playing slot machines because they too want to make money. This is what casinos live for. And if you're a writer, you don't mind seeing stock go up when you've written a contract against it. You really don't, because you can always do a rollover if you must, but you can also wait that contract out. Some of you out there, you write contracts and they go up on you, and you ask yourself, gee, should I do a rollover right away? What should I do? And I caution you and I say, look, if the contract that you've written, say that you took in $6 and it's now trading at $14, but it's only worth $8 in book value, and the rest is premium, you don't buy that back at $14 and write something else. You now sit back and say, hey, there's $6 to $8 in this contract that doesn't exist. That's a time value only, not a book value. With a $2, $3 pullback on the stock, this contract is really only worth a third of what it's trading at right now, or 40% of what it's really trading at right now. The rest is hopes, dreams, and aspirations, time. And that's all yours to collect if you're patient enough to let it happen. And so sometimes you can trade a contract in 15 minutes. You can write a call, buy it back, and go, I'm a winner. And other times you can do it in half a day or within a few days or a week. But there are times where you might take an option position, the market goes against you for a while, and you just have to grind this one out. But at the end of the day, you do your calculations and go, it took 11 days to get this trade done when I was hoping it would take, 11 minutes. It took 11 days, but guess what? How much money did I make on this trade versus how much money I put up to risk this trade, to actually fund this trade? What kind of return did I make on my money in 11 days? Now, for some of you, you might realize that, oh, wow, I'm making a 48% annualized return on this one trade, even though it took this long. In other cases, you'll have a trade where you'll write an option at $18 and buy it back at $6, and you've made $12 return in say 6 days. And you realize that's $200 a day I've made. I made $200 a day profit on this trade. Didn't feel like a $200 a day. I didn't feel this action, but that's the reality. I made that kind of money. Hey, wait a minute. How much money do I get paid a day to go to work? Do I make $200 a day when I go to work? And even if I did make $200 a day, I don't get $200 a day in my pocket. I have deductions at source, and I have expenses to get to the office and get back, or wherever it is you work and not. You realize that, I might be paid $200 a day, but I only net $80 a day after everything is said and done. This contract made me $200 a day. I didn't have to do anything for it. My cost of living didn't go up because I did this trade. My cost of living is the same as it always is. I just added this $200 a day revenue to my income source, but it just didn't feel like I was making any cash. But you are. This is the thing about option writing. Some of you are noticing that you write options. You write 1 here, 2 here, 5 here, whatever you're doing. You buy them back, and you made a 50-cent profit on 3 contracts, and it's $150 in profit. And then you read other people who are here, other members of this channel, and they talk about what they're doing in their trades, and you're comparing yourself to them, and you're thinking, oh, I'm just the poor man on this totem pole. I mean, at least other people are making way more money. But over a typical month, there's usually 20 to 22 trading days in a typical month, give or take. You do the math after a while, and you realize, I do like 3-4 trades a week on my contracts. I write contracts on this stock, on this stock, on this stock, and I'm writing and I'm buying them back, and I write and I buy back. And sometimes I make $50, sometimes I make $150. Then I make $85 on this trade. I made $300 on that trade. It all varies, but when you add up the numbers over a 30-day time frame, you sit there and you go, wait, you mean I made $1,800 in profit in the last month? I don't feel like I made that. How did I do that? And you double check your numbers and go, yeah, I really did do this. It has a way of sneaking up on you, that it just keeps coming your way. And it's just the opposite of what option traders are going through. Those who are buying call options to try to make the big home run ball. There are those folks out there who are buying contracts that have a week to live, 2 weeks to live, because they are convinced that when they buy these contracts, the stock is about to take off. And they're looking for the big score, and they hold the contract for a day or two, and then it doesn't happen, so they blow it away, and they lose $300-400, and they try another hot tip on something else, and they're jumping from story to story to story to story again and again and again. At the end of the month, they do their math, and they realize that, I had 3 winners this month, but I had 15 losing trades this month, and the 3 winners took care of 10 of the losers, but I still lost on 5 separate deals. And they're the ones losing $1,500, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $12,000 a month, whatever their budget is. Some folks lose hundreds of thousands a month, and it's no big deal to them because they got millions to play with. Others lose $450, and it kills them because they really couldn't afford to lose a nickel of their money. You as a writer are on the other side of this trade going, sometimes I make a 30-cent profit on an option write. Sometimes I make $4 on an option write. Sometimes I make $8 net profit on an option write. Sell at 15, buy at 7, and say thank you. It all varies, but over time, the writers are the winners. The casino is always the winner. The odds are in your favor to win on the trade. You just have to pick your spots. You're a sniper. That's what you are. You are a sniper, and you are looking to take your shot. Once you've taken your shot, you have won your bet, because if you are writing a call option against a stock that you follow very closely, and you've seen a massive run on the stock, a 1 day intraday run, a 1 week move, a 1 month move, a 3 month move, you've watched something happen to your stock that you follow closely, that you realize this is abnormal, this is a little too far, a little too much, too far. I'm going to take my shot here, and you line up your account, and you find the contract you want to write for the distance, the length you want it to live for the premium you want at the strike price you want. In other words, you're setting the rules and the parameters of your trade. You're not being told what you have to buy. You're telling the market what you're prepared to sell at the price you're prepared to sell it. And you're putting in an offer, a stink offer, like I keep telling you to do. Soon as you get that fill, you're sitting there going, I just sold these contracts at $3.97 a piece. I'm a happy investor. I am 99% certain I'm going to make money on this trade. And now you're just sitting back going, okay, players, you got my contract. Go forth and multiply. Good luck to you, because this stock that I just wrote on doesn't have much more upside for the moment. It's overcooked. And you sit back and begin to see a little bit of a plateau on the stock, a little bit of a pullback, whether it's intraday, intra-week, intra-month, whatever the play is. And you're just counting your dollars. You're noticing that as time goes by, the contracts are shrinking in value because the time is running out. The shares have any kind of an intraday pullback, you'll see additional gains right away. And there are times where, yeah, you'll do a buyback an hour after you sell them, 2 hours, 6 hours, 1 day, 3 days, a week. But when that moment comes when you buy them back, it's a stink buy. You're putting in a stink bid to buy them back, and you are scoring a wonderful return in your pocket. And there you are. This is the name of the game as a seller. You're not always transacting trades as an option writer, not always, occasionally. And when it happens, it's very lucrative for you. It's very lucrative. So again, you're a sniper. You're picking off your targets when the moment strikes. When the moment appears, you're making your move. And this is how this works. Option buyers are chasing lottery tickets, hoping for the big score, and chasing down rumor after rumor, or supposed developments that they're putting like facts together and saying, oh, this adds up to this. They're looking for a huge hit, and they miss 9 out of 10 times because they're just using a machine gun, and they're just going hoping to hit something. Snipers pick off their targets one by one and are very effective at it, and are very patient in between shots. And this is where, here we are with GameStop this morning now at 132.50 with 22 minutes to go before we open for trade, up 313 on the stock. And we're asking ourselves, is this the extent of the move, or is this an indication by the pre-market with now 40,000 shares traded? Is this an indication that the stock is going to open higher with a bit of a momentum move behind it, or could we go a lot more than this? If we're up 3 in the pre-market, could we be up $8 on the actual market in the first 30 minutes after we get through the first few minutes of whatever shenanigans are going on? That's what we're waiting to find out on this stock and others that we follow closely. Welcome one, welcome all to this telecast, wherever you are around the world. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're in Palm Desert, California. Jennifer and I, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife and I, were here. We're going to hit 75 degrees today. How about that? Not complaining. You hear me complaining? Not complaining. I'm very, very happy to be here. We're going to be between 72 and 73 the next 5 days, and then we hit 75 again next week. And of course, this is January. True, it is the heart of the winter, but the days are getting longer wherever you are. Your days are getting longer in the Northern Hemisphere. So enjoy the little more sunshine every day, and know that in the next 40, 60, 80, 90 days, it gets warmer where you are, and it'll get better. Thank you for being here today and hanging out with me. If you have any questions about this market, let me know. We'll do the best we can for you to address your questions and kind of go from there. False is saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. I need to eat a bagel right now. I'm dying here. It's snowing. It's snowing in Nashville," says Kenny Fox. Well, that's not right. Don't you have city ordinances against this kind of stuff? Aren't there rules in Nashville that you can't have this happen? I can't believe that. That's crazy. Anyway, there you have it. What can I say? Welcome one and welcome all. 20 degrees here in Michigan, says Cindy B. You guys bundle up and stay warm. 0 in Omaha. Oh no, Omaha. No. Oh gosh. Yuck. How about that? That's all I can say is yuck for Omaha. I'm sorry, Omaha. But you've solved that grasshopper problem. That those pesky grasshopper, they're not bothering you now when you go outside. And mosquitoes, what mosquitoes? There are no mosquitoes, and no, there's no flies either. So that's problem solved. Very good. There's a way to eradicate these guys temporarily and keep them out of the air. What blows my mind is when the temperatures hit like 35, 40 degrees, the sun is shining, and you're looking at the banister of your balcony as the snow is melted away, and then you see a fly sitting there. And you're going, where did you come from? How did you do that? How do you survive as a fly in overnight temperatures that go below freezing, and then the next day it's 40, 45 degrees and you're out there? How do you do that? You guys are crazy. It's insanity. They're hardy creatures, I gotta say that. 45 in San Diego, says Nazareth. Right on. Vilbus, we're not going to get above 0 today in the Twin Cities, but life goes on. 1 degree in Sault Ste. Marie. Beautiful Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Welcome, Mark San Angelo. Welcome all of you from around the world to this show. I know we have Europeans here. We have folks from Asia here, Australia. We have folks from South America, the Caribbean, Canada, the United States. You're all welcome here. I'm glad to see you, and I appreciate you all participating in the show. Thank you, all of those of you who have decided to give us a thumbs ups today, to show your support of this channel, to tell YouTube, hey, with my thumbs ups, I am telling YouTube that more people should come in here and watch this guy, because I feel that the more people who watch this show, the more people that will be educated on some of the stocks that are our personal favorites, that are winners in the long run and should join the party. We have 192 thumbs ups already with only 18 minutes to go before we open up. We're going to be at 200 thumbs ups before we even open the day. This is a wonderful thing. YouTube's analytic computers picks this up and figures out, he's only got 490 people watching right now, and he's already got 197 thumbs ups. I mean, what more do we need to know that this guy is the real deal? He interacts with his audience. Look at all the messages they send him. We should be sending people to this guy's channel because it is a good time over there. And I do appreciate all of you who are watching casually. You're not a member of this channel. You're just watching casually. Those of you who have subscribed to this channel, I thank you very much for subscribing to Stock Markets with Bruce. I really wish all of you would subscribe. If you're watching casually, please hit the subscribe button. We like to see that happening there. And then those of you who have taken the one of two ultimate steps, those of you who become Chilling with Uncle Bruce members for $10 a month, thank you for that. And then those of you who have become Gold Bagel members of this channel, the ultimate membership level, thank you all so much. Last night at 8 o'clock Eastern time, last evening, I went live for Gold Bagel members, and we talked about what happened yesterday, what's been going on this week, and what we could be looking at this coming week. We covered a lot of topics last night, and we were able to answer a lot of individual questions about how do I handle this trade? How do I do this? How do I do that? I really enjoy these Wednesday night primetime shows. It gives me a chance to talk to you without having the market interrupting us. It really works well. I noticed this morning when I took a look at the analytics, I was just curious, how many people actually watched that thing last night? And I have noticed that on the primetime show, approaching 150 views of the primetime show. That is reserved for Gold Bagel members only. That show, and that is more views than Gold Bagel members. And so some are watching twice, and they're watching 20 minutes, and they're coming back and watching more. We run for about an hour and 20 minutes last night. So if you want to have a kind of a one-on-one opportunity with me, this is the way to go. Like I said, we were on for over an hour yesterday, covering all kinds of scenarios, and it really worked well. And this is where I personally believe you're getting your money's worth if you become a Gold Bagel member of this channel. For $25 a month, you're getting about 20 days a month of service from me. Weekends, as you know, I don't generally put anything on the air. I'm Monday to Friday here live, and with this primetime show, you do the math, and you're getting 2 live shows a day. You're getting a pre-market show every day, as well, an alert, and the primetime show. And so you're getting 16 a week, 16 shows a week, times 4 weeks minimum. We're talking about 64 actual broadcasts as a Gold member for $25. That's not a bad value, I'd say. At least I think that's a pretty good deal. I hope you do too. And thank you for those of you who've already made the leap to join this channel as a Gold Bagel member. I really appreciate it. It keeps us on the air. Jennifer and I marvel at how many of you have become members of this channel and stay members of this channel, loyal to the cause. We love you for it. Thank you all very much. Trish the Dish, my fellow Ontarian. Boston, a balmy 38 Fahrenheit. I'm actually in SSM, Southern Michigan, but still beautiful here. Louisiana got under 0 Celsius the other day. Wow, it was wild. Midnight adventure. Damn, it's a good time over here. JL, 49 degrees in Roseville, California. Inderman, ME starts phase 1 clinical trials for solid tumors. Hope this news does stock a bit for 23andMe. Flesh infection. I don't know how many times I've seen various health symbols post about things going to phase 2, and it never seems to matter. It's 19 in Pittsburgh, says DQ. Right now, Arico coming back late. Bruce, did you cover this press release? Matterport completes acquisition of Enview to bring powerful property insights and analytics to millions of digital twins. Have not covered that story yet. That must be breaking, or must have just broken, because I've got so much else on my plate and I'm trying to desperately stay on top of. That is good news, and that is not surprising to see these companies of ours, the ones that we follow closely. Matterport at 1588, up 15 cents, 45,000 pre-market volume. These guys are busy doing deals, and they're busy negotiating deals and takeovers and all kinds of stuff. And from time to time, this gets slipped through here. They complete their acquisition, they say, which is great. I'm happy to see it. I think this was, let me just double check here, completed on January. They acquired 100% of the issued outstanding equity interest in Enview for an aggregate purchase price of 1.59 million shares of Matterport's Class A common stock and 35 million in cash. All shares of common stock issued in the transaction are subject to a lockup period expiring 180 days following the closing of the transaction. Enview's 3D artificial intelligence platform has been deployed at nation scale and to solve mission critical challenges ranging from critical infrastructure protection for Fortune 500 energy companies, automating property analytics for insurance and disaster recovery applications, and logistics and mobility applications for national security customers. The acquisition of the technology and team will enable Matterport to speed the development of its next generation spatial data analytics platform that optimizes the operations and management of any physical space while providing powerful insights and building intelligence. Think about having, for example, a building that got destroyed by a tornado. We have all these disasters happening all the time. If you've Matterported your building, last year, you've got that building right down to every nut and bolt figured out. You've got all the dimensions inside the Matterport software. That building is gone. It was destroyed in the tornado. but that building exists digitally and can be replicated and can be replaced, perhaps reinforced for the next one. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about here. This is where Matterport just is so invaluable to insurance companies, contractors, and owners of structures like this. Imagine if you had an apartment building or a condo building or a house badly damaged or completely ruined by a tornado scenario, all the debris and everything else. You can see the building in its glory, and for insurance purposes, obviously, as a homeowner, when you're filing your claim, you get to show the insurance company, well, this is the furniture we had. There's the TV. It was 68-inch television or 70-inch TV. We had, I had this chess set that was $500, and there it is right there. I mean, everything. I mean, the house and its contents, every room are digitized by Matterport. This is pretty interesting stuff. Very interesting. Enview was founded in 2015 in San Francisco, it goes on to say. That provides a highly extendable framework for rapidly solving complex 3D challenges as part of a digital twin ecosystems. Enview's core technology combines novel artificial intelligence purpose-built for 3D with an enterprise platform that enables complex workflows to be automated for national or nation-scale data sets. Half of this I don't understand, but it sounds impressive as hell. And it just is another quill in their arsenal for Matterport that makes them a better company, a more valuable company, a stronger corporation, and with more followers down the road. I just think it's a win-win-win. The market at the moment likes it. The stock's at $15.90, up 17 cents in the pre-market on 46,000 shares. We'll see how the big market reacts to it as the morning rolls on. We'll see how the market reacts to this news. If they get it, if it sinks in that, geez, what are we selling this stuff for at $16? Why are we selling this stuff at $15.90? We're crazy. We're out of our minds giving this thing away down here. But I can't control the mind of a seller if they've made up their mind to abandon a stock and do what they have to do. It hit a low of $15.55 yesterday. $15.90 pre-market right now is what we're showing on Matterport. GameStop, $132.50, $132.44. Watching to see how other stocks are going to start off, like SoFi, $14.02, down 8 cents. We've got, let's see, Rocket Lab is showing right now $10.88, up 18 cents on 31,000 shares. And so let's see how we begin the day. In 8 minutes, we're just about ready to fire this puppy up and get going. Let's see if the dog is going to wag the tail or bite us. What's going to happen on this market? The Dow is still showing a gain of only 58 points. We've got a gain, a negative half a point on S&P. We're just about break even there. And NASDAQ down only 65 points. We're not down 500 points, just 65 pre-market. Oil up $2.36 a barrel to $80 a barrel right now. Kazakhstan production and Libyan oil production is questionable. There's all kinds of excuses for higher oil. I don't buy it. I do not believe in the notion that we have got shortages of oil. I don't buy it. That's just me, though. Call me a skeptic. It is what it is. What can I say? Saginaw, Michigan, it's 23 degrees right now, just so you know. Janet and Ken, if you're watching, how you doing this morning from Saginaw? Nice to hear from you as always. And oh man, you guys hang in there. Stay warm and stay safe for me, and don't get ill. Take good care of yourselves, and let's see how things go. Anyway, folks, thank you all so much for popping in today to catch up here with Uncle Bruce on Stock Markets with Bruce, where we like to talk about the stock markets in plain English. That's our shtick. That's what it's about, trying to disseminate what is going on out there and what does it mean? What really is happening here? Interesting. 54 here in Marion. I'm going to freeze. Rob is saying 4 degrees below 0 Celsius in Gatineau, Quebec, but it's going to go to minus 20 for a couple of days. So I'll say goodbye to all your mosquito problems there. That's for sure. What can I say? Let's see. What else is going on here? Clay is asking an interesting question. With the Omicron variant being the fastest spreading disease of all time, it likely will make an acute labor shortage in almost every sector. What do you think that will do to markets in the next few weeks? This is a really good point. Have you noticed how we started hearing about airlines canceling flights a few weeks ago, and then we found out it wasn't because of mechanics or anything. It was because of flight crews. That airlines couldn't get a flight crew together in Minneapolis or in Denver or in Seattle. They were having these issues, and which just backed up like a domino effect, all kinds of problems with flight after flight after flight. So thousands of flights got canceled. I think over 11,000 in the last week. Then we hear about baggage handler problems. Now we're hearing like hospitals are understaffed because staff they're coming down with the virus themselves. Then we're hearing city halls across the U.S. and other community centers. Schools are having issues with teachers and staff able to come to work because they're catching the virus. They're at home sick for the next 5-10 days. This is happening across industry after industry after industry after industry. And it's no longer like a one-off story. I think this morning I read something about Buffalo, New York. Starbucks workers in Buffalo are now unionized. They walked off the job today. Starbucks is closed in Buffalo, all of them, from what I can gather anyway, because of health conditions. The too many workers are coming down with the virus, and they have this flimsy plexiglass hanging on a chain between the customer and the pay window. The workers want to literally be behind glass. I think they want to be sealed, in a sealed container rather than be exposed to hundreds and thousands of people walking through the door every day coming to get their coffee, because the deniers are walking in with everyone else, and no matter whether you're a denier or whether you're a believer or whether you've been non-vaxxed or vaxxed, you could have the virus. And these workers are going, we're sitting ducks. I mean, there's 8 of us here behind the counter. We get tested every couple of days. We're negative. And now we have thousands of people coming through here all day long. The 8 of us are all getting this thing. I mean, there are 25 employees of this one location, and 7 of us have already got this thing. It's my turn next. And I guess they got issues. It's just, this is a really good point, Clay. You make a very good point. What can I say? We're 3 minutes away from opening. 32 degrees out here. T-shirt weather, says Flesh Infection. Let's go golfing. On Christmas, it was 70 degrees here, says Red Solo. If Spire teams up with Matterport, they can use their predictive technology to see exactly when you will get up and check the fridge every day. Bahama Babe Clay, a recent news shows the Omicron variant sweeps quickly and then goes just as quickly. Fully vaccinated tend to see few symptoms. I take this as a positive news. I do too, in a way. Go to the insurance company. The fire took the 12 mil I had under my bed. That was insured, right? Did you have that on? Have you got that on Matterport? Highly extendable, rapidly solving. Verde, a digital twin is a digital representation of a real world entity or system. Oh my goodness. Red Solo, ATIP, Matterport, and SoFi. That's why I drink. Sean, a good morning with SoFi. Something tells me that they would announce the BC, the bank charter, regardless of the share price, right? Like they would still break the news, even if the share price is low, any moment. The minute they get it, they announce it. It doesn't matter what the stock's doing. Bama Babe Clay is saying, I know that means the people in every sector will be out 5 to 14 days in every sector, from construction to your local grocery stores. Omicron is less severe, but will affect a lot of people. Flesh, how's the liver adapting to a 9 a.m., 4 p.m. drinking routine? Larry Titus, I'm ready to hit the bell, Bruce. I'm ready. Bill Shaw, hey, Uncle P. Everyone's talking, buying GameStop shares February 18 are long to put pressure on hedgies on January. Is that true? I don't know. JW, at least Matterport so far have pulses. Can someone check if ATIP is alive, please? Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Joe is saying, Joe, let's go. Let's go. I think we're about to hit the bells. We're within a minute here of starting this baby up. Let's see. Yeah, better run and get your cheap beer from Costco before the temperature change. Let's see. Yeah, I ran into my ex at Sam's yesterday, bearish on Walmart. Good morning, everybody. 30 below Celsius here in Edmonton, currently outside ripping down 2x4s on a table saw. Yikes. I think I'm going colorblind. I just saw two green candles next to each other on SoFi. This can't be true. Can't be true. The Starbucks of Buffalo just voted to unionize for bad conditions. The Starbucks sent a bunch of executives to intimidate them. Garbage. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and Uncle Bruce. Looks like another glorious day to buybacks. Covered calls. There's the LCID calls that I sold for $35 a few months ago that I got away from me. Well, hello, cuties. Larry Titus is ringing the bell. We are open for trading. We are back, baby. Another day of fun, fun, fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away. Wait a minute, there is no T-Bird. He's not taking it away. So we're going to have fun here. Let's see what we can do with the markets today. We deserve a far better day than we had yesterday. Look at the GameStop right now, 135.31 up $6 to start the morning. Is it going to hold? I don't know, but that's what I see at the moment. I show the Dow up about 2.5 points and S&P down 1, NASDAQ down 57. We'll need about 5-10 minutes for everything to settle in. Ferrigan is clapping. How many of these dips do I buy? Wavy gravy, dollars, dollars, dollars. Rock on, says Larry. I want to rock, says Uncle Bruce. Merco, GameStop is shooting up. Let's see what it can do. 136.01 at the moment on GameStop. From what I can tell you, we'll watch this, see what happens. We deserve better, don't you think? I think. Early morning rally. Let's see what happens. Good morning, good afternoon, fellow simpletons. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Today is a holiday in Sweden, but apparently not in the U.S. since Larry Titus has rung the bell. JMac, 1.7 million on SoFi in 30 seconds. Simpleton number 248 is checking in. Welcome one, welcome all to the markets. We're just up and running. Let's see how we do. I'd like to see a nice little run on GameStop. Who wouldn't? SoFi shoots under 14. Well, let's see if that lasts very long or not. Rocket Lab down 7 cents. SoFi down 24. GameStop up $6. Matterport up 6 cents. ME up 9. Spire down 4. ATIP up 2. SmartRent up 2. Cyxtera down 5. Early indications. AMC is up a quarter. Robinhood down 63. Vanik up 37 cents. Home Depot down 126. IBM up 3 cents. The Dow showing right now down 38 points at the moment. And Microsoft down 280. Apple down 124. Tesla down $14. Bed Bath & Beyond is supposed to be down, down, down because of bad sales. They're up $1.98 to $15.34. Figure this one out. BlackBerry down 4 cents. Royal Caribbean canceling cruises up $1.20 a share. Goldman Sachs down 123 to 397. Cisco up 12 cents. Norwegian is up. Carnival is up. Amazon is down 11. Try to make sense of this. Facebook up 275. Alphabet, which is Google, up 17.50 a share. 137 on GameStop right now. 137.46 up $8. I'm not surprised. It's way oversold. It went way too far down yesterday. What's going to happen? How much of a rally is this going to have, and how far can it be taken? We've traded 200,000 in the first 3 minutes. Again, not surprising that bargain hunters would be in here. What will the big markets do over the next 20, 30 minutes, this first half hour, and then in the first hour? We're off 69 on the Dow. We're down 2.5 on S&P. We're down only 24 points on NASDAQ. NASDAQ was down 500 yesterday. We're down only 24 points. I think the FANG stocks might be popping a little higher here on a bit of a correction, but let's see how solid this really is or not. SoFi showing a loss of 27 cents. Rocket Lab just went green. It's up a penny. GameStop up about $6. Matterport up a penny. ME up 8. Spire down 4. ATIP down 3 cents. SmartRent down 2 cents. Cyxtera down 5 cents. Very little change at this point in time. Time to write covered call on GameStop. It keeps going up. The catch is how strong, how far will this run? Is this just a little run, a little pullback, and then a big run? Do we go into the 140 range? Are we going to stay in the 130 range? Got to be careful not to write too soon, too low. The Savior 23andMe reports initiation of phase 1 trial for immuno-oncology antibody for patients with solid tumors. Cross our fingers for ME. Look for something big to happen, good to happen, wonderful to happen. It's up a dime to 626. Go ME, go. Matterport up 27 cents to $16. GameStop up $5. SoFi down only 8 cents. SoFi's coming back. We're up 18 on Rocket Lab. Spire down 5.5, but ATIP is up 3.5. Smart Rent only down 2 pennies. Sextera is up 7 cents. We're climbing. The Dow's only down 13 points. S&P up 5.7. NASDAQ positive 18.5 points. The turnaround is on. NASDAQ is now up 23 points. The Dow's only down 16. The markets are coming on quick and all over the place. Hey, Uncle B, what do you think about Toyota taking over GM and its 90-year-old as a top seller in the U.S.? Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Let's see here. Coyote, another saying to Coyote, here, let's run a bit so we can write. Swiss butter, eek, boing, zing, zing. Bama babe, do you think it'll drop again? Socius wants to know. Cancelled cruises and Royal Caribbean goes up. Go figure. I don't know. SoFi is now sitting up 6 cents to $14.16. Volume 3.5 million. And it's gone green. Rocket Lab up 21, gone green. GameStop 560 holding. Volume on GameStop now in 5 minutes, 258,000. We got buying coming in here. Watch it go. Back away. Let it go up. Matterport up 50 cents on a volume of 623,000 to 1623. Way oversold. ME up 14. Spire down 3.5. ATIP up 2. Smart Rent down 2. And Sextera up 8. AMC up 18 cents. Robinhood down 31. Bannock up 254. Home Depot down $2. IBM down $1.70 to 136.50. Dow down 27 points. S&P up 7.5. Nasdaq up 43. Nasdaq up 43 points. Jumped again. Microsoft is turned. It's up 28 cents. Apple down only 40. Tesla down $8. Goldman down only 69 cents, but at 397.94. Cisco up a dime to 60.49. Make that up 21 cents on Cisco. Just jumped. Amazon up 4. Facebook up 4.60. Google up $21. JP Morgan up $2. What else is happening here? Let me take a look. American Airlines up 21 cents. Moderna up 4.41 at 2.18. We have green showing up here all over the place. It's starting to fall into place here. 10.90 now on Rocket Lab up 20. SoFi just down a nickel at 14.05. GameStop up 5.23. Matterport up 61 now to 16.34. ME up 13. Spire now only down 2.5. ATIP up 4 cents. Smart Rent down 2. Sextera up 7. All right, that's what we got going here. Wow, let's see what's happening. Here we go. I'm a long-term believer in Lemonade Health, which 23andMe acquired already, looking for a good entry point on ME. Let's go. Looking to do my first Matterport tomorrow at my buddy's Airbnb. We'll let you guys know how it goes. Good morning, everybody, says LL. GameStop calls are alive. Time to write. I don't know about that. We don't think we've topped out yet at 134. I think there's a whole lot more to come first. Don't write too soon, but let's see. It's not a Tuma. It is not a Tuma. I'm not trying to get caught on the GameStop cover call down here in the sub 150s, says Bill, but Will, SoFi right through 14. Not that it should have been resistance for this beautiful stock. I understand. Uncle B, Suxel. SoFi ad appeared on the primetime show. It was at least 1 minute clip. The logo was up behind the main character as he bragged about the SoFi app putting banking at your fingers. Very interesting. Volume on SoFi pretty high for 5 minutes at 14.04. We've traded now 4.34 million already. Buying is coming in to take out this selling. Matterport is up 2.5%. It is now 16.04. ME up 14. GameStop 134.50 up $5. The Dow up 26. S&P up 14. And NASDAQ up 50 points. This is a good opening considering the pre-market. We are definitely moving higher at the moment. We're definitely moving higher. Oil 79.76. Let's see what else is happening here. Tan all over, green all over. I've never seen Uncle Bruce and Batman at the same room, never seen them together. Did I hear SoFi Stadium may not host the Super Bowl? California COVID rules making NFL shy. Rumor has it that NFL is searching for possibly a backup location in case California shuts down the Super Bowl. Texas, I hear, is a rumor, but I don't know. Nick, Uncle Bruce, what do you think of Goldman Sachs, hold or fold? Goldman, I'm waiting to see what it'll do here for this first hour. Right now is sitting at 399.96, was as low as 396. Now back to almost 400 a share. 6.59 earnings. We know it's a cheap stock, but it's had such a nice run from 368 to 412 the other day, now at 400. We might be in a new normal. We might be in a 390 to 410 neighborhood now for Goldman. This might be the normal for a while. So on the higher end, you buy, you write a call. On the lower end, you buy the call back. That could be the trading range, Nick, on this thing. Up 65 cents to 3.99. Reddit and Unusual Whales are pushing buying options, causing a ramp. They are picking 160s right now for, I guess, GameStop. Rico, Bruce, are we writing GameStop covered calls with this baby run? I'm not recommending it. Nope. I'm looking for more than this to see if it's real or not. We're up 566 on GameStop volume now. 320,000 in the first 11 minutes. Very good volume for GameStop considering how light it's been trading. 135.14 does not seem to want to be giving up gains at the moment to any degree. We opened at 137 down to 132. Now we're at 135. Looking good today. Up now 593. Matterport up 37 cents. ME up 9. Rocket Lab up 3. SoFi at 13.98 down 12 cents. The Dow is positive 5 points. S&P up 12. NASDAQ up 48. Watching this market closely to see just what kind of a follow through we have and how much of it is the question. We're only 11 minutes into the day. Let's see here. Bought SoFi July 14/22 expiry for $390. Let's see. Yep, backup location, Jerry Dome in Dallas, already confirmed in case they need it. They can move it so fast with little time left to the game. Let's see. Coyote, tell me about it. How else will I force my friends at the Super Bowl party to listen to my Uncle Bruce picks? Go SoFi, says JW. Also in the GameStop holding pattern, Vilbus, I'm okay with a switch to Jerry World if my Cowboys make it all the way. Wouldn't write Jack on GameStop. She is buzzing again on the Mimi train, says Aviator. 134 on GameStop, 13.99 on SoFi, 10.73 on Rocket Lab, Matterport $16, ME 6.25, Spire down 6 cents, ATIP up 2, Smart Rent down $1, Cyxtera down 7. Got to get through this first hour to see what we're made of here. What kind of true, sentiment is there? What kind of conviction is there? Are we looking at a fleeting little thing, or is this serious? Because if we have got serious volume coming in on GameStop, we're up $15 a share today. We're not up 4. We could well be at 145 in no time, letting you write 145s to 150s for tomorrow, or next week 150s to 160s. Could possibly be the case. We'll have to see how this goes. JW, go Eagles. Matterport, writing call recommendation. Thanks. British shilling meme. It's pronounced meme. Beach Boy, I Uncle B reporting here. What's the game plan for GameStop? We're watching it. Daniel, looks like SoFi is fighting the $14 barrier. We're up 44 on the Dow, getting this a high of the day now. We're S&P up 18, NASDAQ up 63. We're starting to climb again. Another wave of buying is coming in here. Could be good on GameStop, and others we're following. GameStop 134.09 right now is the last trade. Volume on the stock is now 346. And we're keeping an eye on just what kind of strength is coming into this market and how far will it run. Matterport up 34 cents, ME up 9, Rocket Lab up 9 cents, SoFi at 13.89 down 21, can turn on a dime anytime. Spire down 6 cents, ATIP up 2, Smart Rent down 5, Cyxtera down 15. We've got the Dow now up 23. We have Microsoft down 29 cents, Apple down a penny, Tesla down $9. We're going to get some bouncing here back and forth until a direction is established. But I have a feeling that the sell-off may have ended. The complete just sell everything is kind of over. There's bargain hunting coming in here all over the place. Picked up another 100 SoFi. I'm all set now. Go ahead and run up there, buddy. You could just take off as far as I'm concerned. Goldman Sachs up 95 cents to 399.58. Cisco up 52 to 60.80. Cisco, if you're going to write calls on Cisco, you might be looking at next week, Fridays, 62s, 63s. There might be some premiums there. Keep an eye on that. We've got Amazon down 4, but we have Facebook up $5 and Google up $29. Definite improvement there. The Dow now up only 3.6, now up 5.8. We're really gyrating here, but there seems to be money coming in a little more. 15-point gain on S&P and a 62-point gain on NASDAQ, and that's the one to watch. The Dow, not so much because we've been hitting highs. It's NASDAQ. NASDAQ has been taking the market down because of the high growth companies, the high tech, high PE multiples. We're up 60-odd points on NASDAQ right now. This is the one to keep an eye on. How is this going to run? Dow now down 27. But remember, it's only 30 stocks. Mr. Seneca, goodness, let's hope the Super Bowl doesn't get moved. I specifically bought calls for the weeks following that take advantage of the press for SoFi. Red Solo, we need our hero Alexander to write more cover calls so our stocks will launch. Rico, 23andMe reports initiation of phase 1 trial. We know all about this. We've heard about it, Rico. We're keeping an eye on it. We're hoping for the best. But it's early days. We're at 617 on ME, up a penny right now. Matterport 1577 up 4. GameStop 132.19 up 282. SoFi 1388 down 22 cents. Rocket Lab up 13 to 1083. ATIP up 2.5. Spire down 6. SmartRent down 9. Cyxtera down 18. Little negative movement coming in, but we'll see if this is all that important or just a little blip. Time will tell. Let's see. Do they still have this massive cash stockpile? Yes, they do. They are sitting on a massive amount of money over at 23andMe. A ton of it. Yes, they are. All of our SPACs are sitting on cash. Rocket Lab has cash. SoFi, a ton of cash. Matterport, ME, Spire, ATIP, SmartRent, Cyxtera, they all have tons of cash from that pipe financing they did. More people buying Bentleys than ever. Anyone sick of watching your money get fake bull trapped away and buying other people's Bentleys? Scole, VIX has gone positive and is rising. Interesting there. The volatility index, that's interesting. Dow's down 52, but the S&P up 9, NASDAQ up 39. We have 2 up, 1 down, and the Dow is not convincing me that there's a problem here. We're at 79.94 on oil, up 209 a barrel. There you have it. The day after the minutes, whole different vibe this morning. It's not doom and gloom at all. Interesting to watch. GameStop 131.68, still up 231. The high of the day was 137.70. The low 131.68. We're near the low of the day right now on GameStop, still up 241 on the day. We'll watch for this to see how it wants to play itself through this little wave here. We're down 44 on the Dow. We're up 9 on S&P, and we're up 36 points on NASDAQ. Okay. Socius Cheddar, hey, man, hope you're doing well. Nick, all these SPACs have cash except us. Cheddar, I haven't seen you in a minute, says Red Solo. Welcome back, Cheddar. It's nice to have you here. 131.68 on GameStop. Looks like we're at the low of the day here. 131.21 is the low trade. We're still up 203 on the day, although we're at the low of the day at the moment. Still green on Rocket Lab, GameStop, Matterport, ATIP unchanged. The rest are slightly negative at the moment. Down 62 on the Dow, but up 6 on S&P and up 31 on NASDAQ right at the moment. Okay, that's the dealio. Let's see. Short attacks on meme stops right now. It's a straight drop. British shilling a year ago today, the Capitol building was attacked. Nomacity Hood is at 15, laughing out loud. Joe N. in Bruce We Trust. Cheddar, hello, Govna. I'm doing all right, getting my ass kicked like everybody else. That's what's happening here. We have 583 folks here today. Welcome all of you to the show this morning. Thank you for the 273 thumbs ups already. Keep them coming in, folks. We love you for it. Every bit helps. We've got the GameStop now 131.36, 131.59, 130.99. We are jumping just everywhere on GameStop here, all over the place. 130.99. Volume on GameStop now is 464,000. Definitely higher than usual. Positive at the moment, $1.40 or so at 130.78, near the low of the day at the moment. That is the latest on GameStop. We're following that very closely. 131 right now on GameStop. Dow down 60, but S&P up 1.9 and NASDAQ up 4.7. So the markets are backing off a little bit at the moment across the board. We'll see how far this goes. And Barron's is saying Bed Bath Beyond had big earnings miss. The stock is jumping. And it's true. Bed Bath & Beyond stock right now is sitting at a gain of 149 to 1485 after topping out at 1634 today. It's 19.1 million traded on Bed Bath & Beyond. It just defies logic sometimes. Amazing how these markets run. GameStop still at 130.75, 131, holding a gain, not much, but holding a gain. Volume on GameStop now 489, almost 500,000 shares, or almost at 500,000 volume in the first 21 minutes of the day. SoFi volume so far 6.2 million. We're down 24 cents. Rocket Lab has traded 430,000. We're off 4 cents now. Matterport is down 6 cents on 1.16 million. ME unchanged on 241,000. We've got Spire volume of 79,000. We're down 8 cents. We got ATIP off 3 cents on 100,000 shares. SmartRent down 21 on a volume of 54,000. Cyxtera down 26 cents on 38,000 shares. Very light volume on the negative side at the moment. How will these markets perform as we continue on? We're down 72 on the Dow, 1 point down on S&P, 14 on NASDAQ. It's a reluctant red market at the moment from what I can sense. GameStop 130.79 up $1.42. That's where we're at here. Let's see. Let's see. I need Rocket Lab to moon so I can sell those and buy more SoFi. Is there an advantage to do a calendar roll on a red day? Not really. I mean, it depends. S&P gone negative, VIX shooting higher, and Simpleton's wife and I made a decision that from today on, I will just stay home and trade while she holds the fun-time job. Got 3 kids. Childcare is expensive, so if I make $2,000 a month, I'm good. Yay, Uncle B. Right on, Credit Savage. Let's see here. Come on, SoFi Matterport, don't go red on me today. Coyote, best of luck handling holding down the homestead right now. Let's see. Great news, Credit Savage. Let's see what we do. We're at green right now on we're green on S&P. We're green on NASDAQ. We're negative on the Dow, down 51. GameStop 131.31. The low of the day on GameStop. We just shifted here. We're 129.69. We're at the low of the day on GameStop. Still up 32 cents. My biggest iPad is not updating quick enough for me. 129.01 down 36 cents on GameStop. Volume now 562,000 shares of trading. It took 550,000 shares of trading for GameStop to go red first thing this morning. Kind of interesting there. A lot of buying came in here. Rocket Lab down a dime, SoFi down 44, GameStop down 14, Matterport down 4, ME down a penny, Spire is down 9, ATIP down 3, SmartRent down 21, Cyxtera down 11. It's pennies all over the place. The Dow is down 55 points. Microsoft down 32 cents, Apple down 22 cents, Tesla down $32, 1,056. Bed Bath Beyond is still up 144. BlackBerry unchanged. Royal Caribbean up 58. Goldman down 354 at 395.09. Those of you who've written Goldman calls may want to be looking at some stink bid potential to buy them back. Cisco up 55 cents to 60.82. Amazon down $22. Facebook up 4 and Google up 21. We're not giving it up. We're down 94 now on the Dow. Another wave of selling coming through. We're down 3.8 on S&P. We're down 19 on NASDAQ as we have a wave and a sell wave and an up wave and a sell wave. That's what's going on at the moment. So we're going down 2, up 1, down 2, up 1 at the moment to see how long this pattern will last today. Let's see. Yes, stocks waver as bond yields keep climbing higher. 109-point drop on the Dow Jones, 7 points on S&P, 37.9 on NASDAQ. GameStop right now is hitting 127.03 at the moment, down 212 at this moment in time. 127 at the moment. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. SoFi puts making money and averaging down on my shares. This is a gift. And what a dead cat bounce that was. We're about to get slaughtered. Thinks Erico. Don't know about that. Cheddar says, I'm so happy for you, Cret Savage. Seriously, this is an incredible thing for you and your family. You get that time, which is worth more than any dollar amount with those kids. Nelson says, I'm going back to bed. Clay, I sold an 8th of February 1750 SoFi covered call for 106 and just bought them back for 52 cents today. Let's go. Y'all can call me Mr. Mom. Thing is now I have to. She's the pound. What's that? I got watch the pounds keep Sugar Mama happy. Going to have to use a new lipstick and learn how to bake. Uncle Bruce, why do you say it makes the market 40 minutes to an hour to find a direction? Can you explain this for us? Basically, the first hour of trading, you can get a lot of gyrations on a market. You really need the market to show you what it has in mind. The first 15, 20 minutes, you get computer program buying or selling programs coming in that can just skew markets off center and totally head fake you, completely give you a head fake. The other thing you want to know is in the first hour, is there serious volume or is it just really light trading? And that is not going to give you a true picture of where things are really at. We need to know if in the first hour, do we have heavy buy volume, heavy sell volume, or do we have sell volume on light, selling with a down market on light volume, or do we have an up market on heavy volume? We need to know this. And the first 30 minutes to an hour, it shows us what the street is really going to do, not think, but do. And that's why we watch the first 30 minutes to the first hour. We really have to get a sense of just what is this market, what's its in real intention. Pre-market, only 10% of market players play the pre-market, so it can be wildly gyrational there. The first 15, 20 minutes, all kinds of rumors could abound and the markets get waylaid for a little bit, but after an hour, you kind of know the direction of where we seem to be heading with what kind of conviction is behind it. That's what I talk about when I talk about the first hour of trading. Rocket Lab right now is off 15 cents. SoFi down 59 at 13.51. GameStop down 3.73 to 125.64. Matterport down 36 cents. ME down a nickel. Spire down 11. ATIP down a nickel. SmartRent down a quarter, and Sextera down 11. These losses can be reversed in 15 minutes. These losses I'm talking about here are so minuscule over the big picture that, yeah, the first hour, what are we into now? 28 minutes. Sure, this is the first 28 minutes, but this is meaningless. This next 5 hours is where we really find out if this selling is light. And, we had an up wave to start with some light selling now, and now we get a wave of buying coming in on bargain hunting. We could surge through these losses and go way into the green and really build on it. This could be the base of the next market rally that we're building here. This is the test that's going on. And of course, it's all psychological for you guys, because you guys are sitting there going, it's red. Oh no, you got to sit there and go, okay, well, play your games, Play your little games. I know what I'm into. I'm into stocks that are cash rich, debt poor. Credit spreads and higher interest rates are meaningless to the companies that I'm following. The companies that I'm following will keep making deals. And this is what we just noticed on Matterport, and we're hearing other deals being done on other stocks. It's the new year. New arrangements, mergers, acquisitions are going to be concluded now this next few weeks and announced. And we've got to give the shares a couple of days to kind of figure out their pattern and where they're headed for the new year. The Dow right now is down 164. I'll give you that. Down 15 on S&P, and NASDAQ down 71. The percentage loss is nothing. We're down 1/3 of a percentage point on the S&P 500. This is a nothing burger. We're down 0.39 on the Dow, and we're down 0.42 on NASDAQ. We're not even down a half a point here. This is a nothing burger when it comes to the big picture. And at the end of the day, people will take some money off the table, fair enough, but you got to put it somewhere else. Where else are you going to put it now? Where are you going to go from here? Well, what you do is you buy at the low. You buy stocks on sale once you sell out of other stocks, and the rotation game begins. And here we go. Maybe the rotation game comes into GameStop. That could be one of the rotation games. We've touched 124.82. We're now 125.53. A $5 bump from here, we're up $1.20 a share. I mean, this is a nothing burger. Same with these other stocks. 18-cent loss on Rocket Lab. I mean, this is hardly catastrophic. 70 on SoFi, surprising and frustrating, but this is an overreaction to perhaps the Super Bowl story. It might be an overreaction to, the markets just are, so-so right now. Remember, a lot of loose hands hold SoFi. A lot of loose hands. These are speculators who were looking for the quick, big dollar. They were looking for a big hit in a hurry to solve credit card problems or whatever their issues are. We're flushing out the non-investors, replacing them with investors, and that's a solid good thing. GameStop down 514 at 124.23. Matterport down 53 to 15.12. ME607 down only 9 cents. Spire down 14 cents. ATIP down 9. SmartRent down 36. Cyxtera down 26. AMC is under pressure. 175 now as a down dip to $21. The AMC army is not coming to the rescue of AMC. This stock, remember, when it took its shot from 12 to 72, traded 500 million shares a day for a solid week. We had 2.5 billion shares of AMC change hands in 5 days. Volume right now in the first 32 minutes, 11 million. This is a disappointment. This is showing me that the AMCers are not buying into a massive rally imminent coming. There's an overhanging cloud on AMC because the president of the company wants to reduce interest charges for the loans they have outstanding. Good reason for that. There's $5 billion of loans out there that AMC owes, and they're not generating enough money at the box office to pay it off. They're trying to pay the interest and just get by on that. They've got to lower the interest to make a go of it. They need to raise some more money by selling stock, and that is overhanging AMC. It's not overhanging GameStop with 1.5 billion cash on hand and virtually no debt at all. They don't have that problem. And this is why the AMC stock is being unfairly compared to GameStop's being unfairly compared to AMC right now, because GameStop is cash rich, AMC is cash poor, and that's the difference. Anyway, there you have it. What else is going on? Robinhood at $15, down 97 cents. Vanik Vector's down 141. The computer chip problem has not been solved. That's still out there. Home Depot down 324. IBM down $4 today to 134. If you were looking for an opportunity to get IBM on the cheap, picking up in the money contracts to start writing poor man covered calls on IBM, you might want to start looking at $100, $105, $110 in the money contracts on IBM 3, 4, 5, 6 months out. That might be an opportunity here with the stock down to 134.13. The Dow is down 157, now 150. S&P down 16, NASDAQ down 112. NASDAQ's off 0.75 percentage point. S&P's down 0.35. of a percentage point. The Dow's off 0.44. Microsoft down 280, Apple down $2, Tesla down 43. Goldman Sachs down 559 to 393. The option writers rejoice. You can scoop some Goldman back here. We're up 45 cents on Cisco, but I think 61 might be a resistance, maybe 62. We'll have to see how this works out. Hey, Bruce, you mentioned an article you read that said SoFi is a $30 stock after the charter. Do you remember where you read that? Oh, gosh, I've read hundreds of articles on SoFi. I have read articles talking about $45 to $60 a share, not just 30. You're going to have to just do some Google searching for articles, but I can tell you that there are days where there are 4 or 5 articles a day on SoFi. So over a month, you're talking 150 articles. Over the last 5 months, 600 articles. Good luck finding it. I don't know where to send you. Let's see. What else is going on here? Continuing forward here. And let's go. Yeah, here we are. Back last year, GameStop was sell off every morning and then jump 5-10% every day. Never react in the first hour of trading. I hear you there. Let's see. Let's go. What else? People wondering what's going on. Let's see. Thanks, Uncle B. You got it. No problem. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan, for becoming a new member here. Appreciate that. Dylan has joined in as a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Thank you, Dylan, for joining the party. Nice to have you here. You get to use the emojis here and join us. This is good stuff. And let's go. Whew. Damn it, Spire says, damn it, Jim. Let's see. What else is happening here? Let's go. I am a magician, says Coyote. Where are we at now? We're down 190 on the Dow. We're down 24 on S&P. We're down 162 on NASDAQ. We're getting the flush out that I was wondering. Were we going to get a flush out? It's happening. How sustained will it be? We'll find out in a few moments, in the next 20 minutes. We're 37 minutes into the market, and we're getting this flush out that we were wondering about. We're at 121.58 on GameStop right now. The low of the day, 121.23. That's exactly where we are right now on GameStop. The volume on GameStop is showing 1 million right now. We have 1 million traded on GameStop. So anyone who wanted out, they're getting out or being forced out, and there's 1 million shares of buying that's coming in, picking up this stock. So that's where we're at, down 802 on the GameStop. Rocket Lab is down 48, SoFi down 93, Matterport down 68 cents, ME down 16, Spire at $3 even, down 15, ATIP down 11 at 309, Smart Rent down 40, Sextera down 28, AMC down $1.80, Robinhood down 106, Vanik down 233, Home Depot down 215, IBM down 318, Microsoft down $3, Apple down 2, Tesla down 55. You sense a pattern? Everybody is down. It's not your stocks being picked on. The market is off at the moment, and that's what we're watching flush out right now. GameStop 122.85, down 652. The low of the day 121.15, 122.73 on GameStop, about $1.60 better than the low of the day about a minute ago. Let's go. T-Bird has been taken away. Oh no, I just bought more GameStop thumbs. Matterport going for sub 15. Let's go. Analysts were talking about the switch from growth stocks to value stocks. You buy value stocks if you think interest rates are going to go way, way up. Now, in my day, that meant that interest rates are going to go up over 10%. because inflation would be at 8, 10, 12%. And if interest rates went that high, that could create a recession. And so you would get out of growth stocks and into value stocks like Johnson and Johnson, Kraft Foods, AT&T, Bank of America. You get into really conservative stuff because everybody needs cheese, everybody needs a telephone and all that. But growth stocks today, the growth stocks being sold off right now are not the ones you're supposed to be selling. You're not supposed to sell Apple or Microsoft when their earnings every quarter are 20 to 40% higher than a year ago. This is growth beyond inflation, growth beyond high interest rates, growth beyond a recession coming in. This is phenomenal growth. And why are these guys growing so much? Because we're at home, doing work from home, using the services of Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and so on. You think this is going to stop now? It's not going to stop. These are the staple stocks that the market doesn't get it. They're equating value stocks with bank stocks. They're equating that with telephone stocks. What they don't understand is Apple is a telephone stock. Apple is the telephone stock of today, and it's growing at 40% a quarter on net earnings. Google is the software stock. It is the go-to where you advertise your services. It's Google and all of its affiliates. Amazon is the go-to stock for what you want to have brought to your house. This is the new staple. These are today's staples. The analysts are from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. These guys are thinking back then that the market is going to go forward on that. It's not. The AT&Ts of the world are desperately trying to get customers to buy their stock, anyone to buy their stock. But AT&T doesn't offer something like these guys do, because AT&T buys this product with this logo on it to sell to you under their plans. Without this, AT&T's got nothing to offer you that you really want, because otherwise they got to sell the Samsung phone and the other brands to kind of get you into their system. Apple is the staple. And the analysts are not admitting it. They're not getting their heads around it because they see Apple's PE multiple at 33 or 35, when in reality, with the next earnings report that Apple will release, their earnings PE multiple is 23 to 25. Apple is cheap right now. They're missing it. But they'll come around. Don't worry. They'll come around after they convince a bunch of people to get out first. It's just the way it is. Jen.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm having a laugh riot today.
Talking about the devil, AT&T.
I'm educating my viewers as much as I can about what's going on. Even an old dog like me, and I remember in the 80s, we would get these recession calls and market sell-offs and all that. And we would get the research guys out of Toronto, in our case, or out of New York. They would come out with all kinds of what to do now. What should you tell your clients to do now? And they'd say, oh, well, buy Bell Canada. In Canada, you buy Bell Canada. Buy Royal Bank of Canada stock. What was the other stocks they used to make us tell us our clients to buy? All these staple stocks, like
the banks, all the banks,
the insurance companies like Sun Life and Dominion Life, Manulife. They would tell us to buy Kraft Foods, alcohol stocks, because people will buy booze to take home.
And Philip Morris, depending on
tobacco,
how you felt about it.
Tobacco stocks sometimes would be purchased. To be buying. We would be told to buy low PE multiple stocks. That's the ones we'd be told to buy.
Steady Eddies.
And stay away from the high flyers. Well, the high flyers are the ones that make you rich. The high flyers are the ones that gain 20, 30% a year in earnings. They're the ones that are the future, kicking the ass of these old stodgy companies that are so ingrained in their worlds that they're getting their butts handed to them.
Yeah, you're only supposed to take 10%. Of your fun money.
Yeah. And in this world today, even with higher interest rates this coming year, rates are going to go to 1%, maybe 2.5% in 3 years from now. That is what we call a low interest rate environment. Where we come from.
We lived through 18.
We lived through 18%. That's called a high interest rate environment.
It's called usury.
And I remember when interest rates were 8, 10, 12%, we still had bull markets. We had companies making gobs of money because they could pass on price increases to a strong economy that was just spending it. That's what we have here. We have consumers with so much cash, they can't spend it right now. You can't get out of the house to take your vacay. You can't get a plane from your airport. The flight is canceled. You can't spend your money the way you want to spend your money. It's unbelievable. There are millions of Canadians, Americans, and Europeans that can't go where they want to go.
I'm thinking it's probably the same in America that it is in Canada, that you can order your appliance or your new furniture, but you're not going to get
You're not going to get it
for 9 months, 12 months.
Or 6, 8, 10 weeks. Or you'll get your dishwasher, but not your stove and fridge because it's a match set. You go to Home Depot in your car with your mask on and you see the showroom. Yeah, you see the appliances in the showroom, but this is sold out. This is sold out. This is sold out. We don't sell these demos.
It's on order.
Yeah, these are back ordered. These are back ordered. This is the delay that's happening. This is the pent up
I'll take you
demand
right now.
Well, yes and no, I suppose, right? Contractors are having a heck of a time doing renos because they can't get the materials they want across the board. They might be able to get the wood and they might be able to get the light switches, but they can't get, certain plumbing supplies or that particular toilet that fits these fittings or the sink that's supposed to go into this countertop. These are logistics that are holding up the economy, but we're not in a depression or a recession. We're trying to get into a unbelievable growth phase, actually.
Trying to keep inflation down.
Yeah, trying to keep inflation down. Exactly right.
Because people got money.
They got cash, man. People have cash. Lots of it. So do corporations. You think Apple's buying their stock back right now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you better be thinking that. You think that our friends over at Google and Microsoft and Oracle and all these companies that have been doing stock buybacks, you better believe it. These guys have been buying up stock all week while customers or viewers and retail investors have been dumping stock, getting sucked into the narrative to sell, sell, sell. These companies are buying up their paper. $90 billion a year is the number from Apple. They're happy to spend it. $7.5 billion a month. It's 173 Apple stock right now. 173. It was 182 the other day. 184. Apple's buying up its stock. Goldman 388 down $10 a share. Oh, if anyone out there wrote Goldman Sachs contracts, do we know anybody out there that might have written a Goldman Sachs contract? I know a few of my viewers have done that. They might be having a field day right now buying those back. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a dealio we got going on. Oh, making thousands.
Why not?
Unbelievable money being made here. We're down 142 in the Dow, 0.39 of a percentage point. We call that a nothing burger in this business. Not even a half. S&P down 0.24%. NASDAQ down 0.57. It's a nothing burger. The markets are going to surge higher because the selling is going to dry up. That's what's going to happen here. It might already be going on as we speak. We're going to watch this. I've got GameStop right now at 128.66. Guess what? The low, 121. $7 recovery on GameStop in 7 minutes? Hello. I wouldn't be writing calls right now on GameStop. Oh, no. I wouldn't be doing that right now. Let the stock run. Rocket Lab, 1028 down 42. SoFi down 68 cents coming back. Matterport coming back down 47 cents. ME down 22. Spire down 18. ATIP down 11. SmartRent down 58. Cyxtera down 19. Look at AMC, only down 72 cents, coming back quick. We're only down 46 cents on Vanek Vectors, are coming back quick. Microsoft, we're only down 33 cents. We are coming on big time here. Apple is only down $1.42 to 173. It was down to 172 5 minutes ago. We have a turnaround going on here on a bunch of stocks. We're still showing a loss of 175 on the Dow, a 14-point loss on the S&P. NASDAQ down 83. It was down 170 a few minutes ago. Somebody tells me I had a computer buy program coming in, and there might be more. GameStop, 128.40, down 97 cents on 1.33 million. Buying is coming in on GameStop from all over the place at the moment. Watch this carefully, kids. We could be going much higher today. Just warning you. I'm warning you. Don't get caught up in the emotion of the first 59 minutes or 49 minutes. We have only just begun.
Patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue. Like she said, right there. Would Auntie Jen steer you wrong? She'd hit, yes, but she won't steer you wrong because she hits to straighten you out. You go in the wrong direction. Get over there.
Helps you focus.
Just help you focus. Pay attention. Pay attention. Down $1.20 on GameStop. That's all we're down now. $1.20. That's it. Interesting, isn't it? Yes. What else is going on here? Lots of stuff. What should I have on my bagel today?
I don't know.
It's a shmia.
Is it?
It's a shmia bagel.
Or
It's a
is it
shmia.
cheese slice?
Oh.
It's got new cheese.
And we bought ham yesterday too.
Ham.
But no, I think today is
It's
shmia.
here.
Today, I think we'll do the shmia thing today.
We'll get on it.
Let's get her. That's
Get
your
her
whole
better.
plan. Your whole plan is get her, schmear. That's your whole plan. Schmear. Your whole plan. Oh my, oh my. Let's see. What else is happening? My Spire calls are looking pretty good for 2022. Let's see. We've hit the bottom, Groundhog Day. Let's see what's going on. Doug Fletcher. People saw the Rivian truck and thought it's hideous, and they sold off. Oh my, oh my. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm way behind on messages, kids. I'm doing the best I can here, watching this crazy market here. Let's see what's going on here. Where are we at right now? We're only off 71 cents. We're off 71 on SoFi. We're off 38 on Rocket Lab. We're down $1.50 on GameStop. We're down 70 on Matterport. ME down a quarter. Spire down 20. ATIP down 14 cents. Smart Rent down 63. Sixtera down 16. The Dow 139 coming back on right now. S&P down 13. Nasdaq down 96. Oil down back under 80. 79.37 on oil. It's backing off quickly. Let's see. U.S. factory orders show continued strength in November, headline says. Bond yields, let's take a look at the rates. Interest rates right now, the 10-year Treasury, 1.73. It had hit 1.75, now 1.73. Okay. The Dow down 149, S&P down 15, and NASDAQ down 101. Okay. Let's see. Everybody needs cheese. That's right. Let's see. Let's see. So Lone Wolf is asking me here. I have a question for you, or maybe more of an offer. When I started following you, some of the stocks, SoFi, Spire, Rocket Lab, you like, are also ones I like. So my question or offer is PLTR. Have you heard of them? Yes, PLTR. Have heard of them. Yeah, I haven't been following them. No. PLTR right now. Palantir Technologies, 1636. The year's range, $16 to $45, and have not been following at all. And have been recommending it and haven't been into it. Holding companies engaged in development of data integration and software solutions, operates through the commercial and government segments. Just haven't been a fan. The stock, hasn't had an incredible, success here, coming down to the low. But whatever reason you're into it. More power to you. There's 1.9 billion shares out there. 1.6 billion shares floating. Too much stock for me. Just way too much paper. Not interested in being exposed to that kind of that much paper. GameStop 127.42 down 195. GameStop existing stock 76 million shares. Float 62.9 million shares versus 1.5 billion share float. That's why I like stocks like GameStop and others. I like tighter floats, and again, GameStop 1.5 billion cash on hand. They're going to be around for a long, long time. That's where I'm at right now. I might not make you happy with my attitude on it, but that's where I follow stock and don't. I like to be into stock like these former SPACs. They have cash on hand and virtually no liabilities, or they have more cash than they owe money to the world. I like those kinds of companies, and I think the upside potential of these companies is phenomenal. That's my take on it. Rocket Lab is 10.30 down 40 cents. SoFi at 13.36 down 74. GameStop 126 down 337. Matterport 1507 1508 down 65. 23andMe 590 down 26 cents. Spire 294 down 21. Bargoon low of the year, low of all time. ATIP 306 down 14 cents, but the all-time low 266. Smart Rent 750 down 65 cents at the moment. From I see it, Smart Rent. Yeah, this is a cheap paper, low of all time. Sixtera 1169 down 15 cents. Apple down 157 to 173 at the moment. Goldman 389 down 888 at the moment. Cisco 6090 up 62, and Tesla 1039 down 48. That's where we are right here, watching this market. Never a dull moment with this market. Absolutely never a dull moment. GameStop has had quite the interesting morning this morning. We opened this morning at around what was that, 136.50, and got to 137.10 right away. Went right down to 121.14, and now pushed back to 100 and what was that? We got back to 128.40, and now we're 126.59, 126.60, 126.70 now. Very interesting run on GameStop so far today. Down only 252 on the day, 1.4 million volume. So there's been definitely a buy surge coming in here to scoop up cheap stock. No question about it. No question about it. We're down only 86 points on the Dow. We're rising again. We're only down 2.5 on S&P. We're only down 44 on NASDAQ. We are coming on all the markets now. Oil at 79.29. It was over 80 a little while ago. That's what's happening with this market. The market is coming on right now with some buying, definitely on the big markets, as we keep watching this whole pattern, what's going on here. Let's see. What else is happening here? Good morning, Jen from Larry. Thank you, Larry. Hello, Jen from John. Let's see. What else is going on here? Let's go. Serenity now, says Nelson. I'm with you there. Serenity now. Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on? I'm so behind on messages, kids. I'm having trouble keeping up with you guys. Of course, I'm watching 25 things at the same time. So just bear with me if I missed a bunch of your messages. It's not intentional. I just can't keep up. We're just flying through here. Coyote says I got stock at 14.98 on Matterport, 15.31 right now. Nice pickup there. And let's see. Let's go. Buying calls on SPCE and SoFi. Let's go. Let's see. I have 150 GameStop, expires this Friday. Do we buy it back or wait it out? You're at 127.42. You can wait it out if you want. I don't, if there's enough in it for you. I mean, it's already down so low, you might as well buy it back and write something closer in. If there isn't that much more upside to you. But if it's still worth $8, get the 8. But it doesn't. I don't think you're at that level. I'm sure you're really cheap right now. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, Yahoo Finance says the market cap of SoFi is 12 billion, and that there's 800 million shares outstanding. I'm showing this at 15 billion market cap, not 12. What am I missing here? Probably Class B stock. There could well be Class B stock in existence as well. And that's probably what makes up the differential. It's not uncommon for stocks to have A and Class B shares, but only Class A's are trading on the ones that we're watching are Class A's, and the Class B's we're not taking into account. That's probably what it is. Thank you, Miss Jen. Thank you so much for this. The Shmia on the bagel has arrived. Loving it. Loving it. Yes, indeed.
Okay, I'm leaving you.
You're leaving me?
I am. It's over.
You've had enough. You're out of here. Right? This is it. I'm done.
You get the kid.
You get the kid. Yeah, as if you're giving up the kid.
All right, I was just fooling.
I was just fooling with you. But is the kid giving us up? That's the question.
Oh, well, I think that happened a while back.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Uncle Bruce trying to eat a bagel in the middle of a market drop, but it's not very serious. We're down 1/10 of a percentage point on S&P. It's a nothing burger, guys. We're going higher here. We're up. We're only down 114 on the Dow. We're down 25 points on NASDAQ. We could be green by the end of the day today. Mark my words. We could be green. Oh, lovely. Look at your GameStop. It's green, baby. 130. Here we go. Look at the GameStop. I love that GameStop right now. Loving the look of that. Go, baby, go. Don't be writing calls yet. Is it just me, or is it weird that Bruce's bagels now come from the other side of the room? We're up 98 cents on GameStop, 130.53. S&P just went green. S&P is green. The Dow down 109. NASDAQ is about to go green. It's only down 4 points. It's about to turn. Get ready. 130, 134 GameStop. We're almost up $2 now. Matterport, big surge, down 11 cents. That's it. Rocket Lab only down 22. We're coming on. NASDAQ is green. S&P is green. Woohoo! Spire 302. We're back. We're back. GameStop 133.04. We're moving. Pass the bagel on the left-hand side, please. Here we go. We're moving up. Been a fun run, you guys. Oh, isn't it fun today? Rob, 133 on GameStop. Yes, up 370. We're going higher. We're going higher on GameStop. The high of the day, 137. We're heading higher here. The Dow's only down 78 points. We're green on S&P and NASDAQ. We just did a big turn here. Watch this go. GameStop went down to 121. Now it's 133. In a half hour. Welcome back. Boy, oh boy. It's a magic bagel. That's what it is. It's a magic bagel. As soon as I put Bailey's in my coffee, we turned around, man. Look at this. Oh, boy. Spire's over 3 again. Here we go. 302.8. Here we are. Matterport only down 14 cents now. 133.24 on GameStop, up 387. NASDAQ up 23. S&P up 7. Dow is only down 69 points. AMC is green, up 70. Microsoft up $2. What a run. What a run we got going here. Amazon only down $8, coming on fast. Facebook up 11. Google up 35. We got a turnaround here. We got a market moving up now everywhere. Go, baby, go. Let's go. Let's go. ME's coming on. It's only down a dime. Let's go. Mm. Eating that bagel and watching the market. Wow. What a run. Wavering, wavering, wavering. But I think a buy wave after buy wave is coming in right now. Is a charter a sure thing? Yes. The markets will not be okay until Bama Babe gets her luggage back. All right, guys. Dead cat bounces over. Back down we go. Really? I don't know about that. Now we're probably going two up, one down. Two up, one down. Most interesting. Most interesting today. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you, those of you who are hitting the thumbs up button for me. 336. I appreciate that. The bagel eater from Palm Desert is grateful. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. We're covering all kinds of stuff, watching all kinds of developments here. Worldwide stuff happening everywhere. What a run on the markets. What a run. This is where you earn your money, kids. You got to be able to handle it. Can you handle it? Can you take it? Can you take the gyrations of the market? Are you able to handle the ups and the downs? This is where you find out whether you're made for this business or not. It absolutely is the big divider. Absolutely is the big divider. Thank you all for hanging around and hopefully enjoying the show. 132.04 on GameStop right now, up 229. The Dow's down 70. S&P is up 6. NASDAQ is up 19 right there. That's what we're watching here. Lots of stuff going on. Waiting to see if anyone else is going to turn green, just like GameStop turned green. GameStop was the first one to pop up. Everybody else is within pennies of turning the corner. Oh, the bagel is fantastic. The schmear on the bagel. The schmear. Fabulous. Oh, so good. I'll put that over there for Jen. Mm. Oh my. All righty. The Dow Jones right now down 79 points. The low of the day, 36,203, 36,203. It's now 36,327. The bounce back is 124 points that the Dow has come back from its low of the day. And that was only 40 minutes ago. That was about 40 minutes ago. So it's had a nice bounce back here as bargain hunters have stepped in here and have absolutely picked up stock. Absolutely have picking up paper right now. Coyote, thank you for the $4 super sticker. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Lighten the mood a bit. Appreciate that. Let's see here. I found that sticker and I had it, and it had a cup full of my portfolio color. Right on. Let's see. What else is going on here? Yeah. Let's go. Uncle Drew. Oh, man. Michael, I'm just venting. All is well. I'm venting. Time to buy dips. AMC flirting with red again. We're going to jump around. Get ready. The volatility is in there. No question about it. We're down 74 on the Dow, up 2 on S&P. We're down 11 on NASDAQ. We're going to get these waves. And it may well be that we have a down wave with 2 up waves and a down step and 2 up steps. We're oversold. That's evident as how this market is now reacting. We are getting wave of buying coming in here from time to time that is really skewing the numbers all over the place. We are watching a lot happening here at the same time, all over the map. So just let it happen. Water off a duck's back. Just relax and just say, hey, you guys do what you want to do. You figure it out. We have our game plan. We have a long-term game plan. You play your little shenanigans in the meantime, and then we'll be here to do our thing because we are snipers getting ready to attack. When the moment is right, we will make our moves. Thank you very much. We'll just see how this wants to play itself out. I'm looking at all of the top 9 stocks that we follow: Rocket Lab, SoFi, GameStop, Matterport, ME, Spire, ATIP, SmartRent, Sextera. Those stocks, none of them, only one of them is off more than 50 cents a share. Only one of them. The rest are less than 50 cents a share to the downside. Most are in the 10, 15, 20 cent range. This is a nothing burger here. A turnaround on these is imminent. We have a turnaround on our entire portfolio that could happen at any time, the way this market is gyrating already this morning. And it's an hour and 13 minutes into the day. We have come back a long way from the bottom on these indexes. Look at the Dow, down 53. It's coming on again. It's coming on. S&P down 3, up 3 actually. S&P up 3, and NASDAQ is down 18 points. 1/10 of a percentage point here or less. We have got very little here to worry about at this point. Uncle Bruce on Reddit, Wall Street Bets, people are always talking about how much or how hedge funds artificially holding or pushing the GameStop down. How do they do this? Open to anyone else who understands this also. This is the lottery ticket scenario being touted all the time on whatever stock of the day is the flavor of the day, including GameStop for now the last year. AMC gets this treatment, as do other stocks, and there's this notion that there's a black force out there. There's an invisible black hole holding down stocks. Um, well, think whatever you like. The bottom line, though, is stocks go up and down based on the supply and demand, instantaneous supply and demand. Sure, there can be short attacks. There can be buy programs. Yeah, absolutely. But in the end of the day, the corporate entity, can help itself. It can really help itself if they talk, if they communicate with their shareholders, and let the world know what they're up to. And this is the one Achilles heel of GameStop. They don't talk much, and they leave it to us to come up with the rumors. And here you are, you're quoting this because you're looking for anything. You're looking for any news you can talk about with GameStop, and I don't blame you. I'm looking for anything I can talk to you about all the stocks we're following. Some are very upfront with news, and some are incredibly, close to the vest. What are you going to do? It's just the way it is. Michael says, I'm going to open up a restaurant called Nothing Burger and only sell cups of ketchup because there's no burger here. Yep. Coyote, you got it right. Says to Will, Wall Street Bets is a bit wild. Take what they say with a grain of salt. It is a wild west over there. Rudy, Uncle Bruce, can you share some of your insights on what the run-up to a market crash looks like? What are we seeing now? All these red days. Could this spill into a full-blown market crash? A market crash comes when there is a crash, a lack of liquidity. When liquidity is perceived to evaporate, then people hold. They close in, and they keep whatever cash they have close at hand and don't spend it. That's not the case here. Globally, the planet is awash with cash everywhere, and there is no imminent sign of that. The other thing that's a thing of a crash is if you have a lack of demand for merchandise. There's no lack of demand for merchandise. Matter of fact, we can't get enough of it. Look at Matterport; it's about to go green. 1572 down a penny. It's about to turn green right now. There it is. So there is no imminent market crash. High interest rates, like 5% above inflation, would be another catalyst. Inflation now is what, 6-7%, 5%, 6-7%. That means interest rates have to go to 12. They're at 0, so that's not happening. Unemployment, massive unemployment everywhere, layoffs everywhere. Nothing happening. 1.5 jobs for every person who needs one. So Rudy, no sell-off coming, nothing like that. Okay. Let's see. The socialist is saying to Samuel, in 5 years, Spire will be owned entirely by John Bickman. And you heard it here first. There you go. Okay. Let's see. We are running along here. We're positive now on GameStop, up 74. We're positive on Matterport, up 12 cents to 15.85. We're down 15 cents on Rocket Lab, coming on. We're down 48 on SoFi. We're coming on. The Dow is only down 33 points. S&P is up 10. NASDAQ is up 22. ME down 21. Spire down 13 to 302. ATIP down 8. Smart Rent down 35 cents. Cyxtera down only 9 cents. AMC up 22. Vanik is up $1.26. Microsoft up 85 cents. Bed Bath Beyond up $1.20. Cisco up 77. Carnival up 21, Facebook up 11.70, Google up 32, Amazon is still down. Target is up, JP Morgan is up, Costco is up, Walmart is up, Nvidia is up, Disney is up, eBay is up, Twitter is up, Snowflake is up, Workday is up, DoorDash is higher, Micron, Intel, higher on fire. We got more green showing up here, coming up everywhere, green. The Dow showing a dip of 74, but a 7-point gain on S&P, 22 on NASDAQ at this moment. So that's what's going on here. Lots going on, and lots happening here. Guys, about SoFi bank charter. Indicators point to the bank charter being granted already, but SoFi might be sitting on that news as they are permitted to hold back up to 3 months. No, they're not. They're not allowed to hold back up to 3 months. You have to release information that has a material effect on a company and its shareholders. And that it means the minute you get it, you announce it. There is no holding back. There is no way that is being held back. Not a chance. Don't know where you're reading this, but in the highly litigious United States, you do not hold back news of that caliber because you think you can. No, no, no. That's not how this works, because you're setting yourself up for a zillion lawsuits. You're not going to do that. GameStop is up. Matterport is up. Matterport 1610. ME down 23. Spire down 12 at 303. SoFi 1364 and Rocket Lab 1058 down 12 cents at the moment. Down 61 on the Dow. We're up 8.8 on S&P. Nasdaq up 27 points. Let's go. Yeah, and Bruce calls BS. Laugh a lot, just as I would have right there. Yeah, you can't do that. Dave D says you can't do that. The last static data. Last day, wrote it that top 10% wealthy Americans own 84% of all stocks. These are probably managed by moneymakers. When whales make big trades, they can control prices. Dave D's positions got so bad, I sold everything that was read off at noon yesterday, bought everything back this morning. Dips, let's go rally, boys, says Dave. DQ, Michael, there's a paper cup shortage due to COVID. Are we going to have to dispense the ketchup directly into customers' hands? Rudy, where did you read that? Reddit or on some site like Bloomberg or what? Dave, rally cap is on right now, Dave's saying. Let's see here. Yeah, Michael, sorry, Bruce, I know you're against margin. One of these days I'll learn. Yeah, margin is, you're just asking for it. Let's see. We've got a 92-point drop on the Dow, a little pullback. We're up 4.5 on S&P. We're up 8 now, 9 points on NASDAQ. And we are jumping around. We're up 2, down 1, up 2, down 1. We're fluctuating, going into positive on GameStop, going into slightly negative. Back and forth we go. Buying waves are coming in, and we could be higher at the end of the day on everything. We could be higher across the board. Let's see. Let's go. Just throw it in my face. Just throw the ketchup in my face. Oh man. Yeah, what are you gonna do? All kinds of stuff going on here. 1-0 burger, please, says DQ. Can I have I'd like to order a nothing burger, please. Thank you very much. Coming right up. Here you go. We're down 106 on the Dow, up 3.5 on S&P, NASDAQ up 14. There you go. Rock and roll. What can I tell you? 129.04 on GameStop, down 7 cents at 129.30. Hardly a problem. Down 11 on Rocket Lab. That's all. Down 36 on SoFi, coming back. Matterport holding a 15-20 cent gain right now. ME down 22 cents. Spire 302, 303. ATIP 311 down 9. Smart Rent down a quarter. Cyxtera down 5 cents. That's it. That's all. I think we're going higher. I think we're going to have an update today. Yeah, a lot of green down here on a bunch of New York stocks, NASDAQ stocks. A lot of green, tons of it. Okay. I'm happy. Let's go. Sell-off's over. Let's get going here. Let's go. I want to have my people write options, make lots of money. That's what we want to do right here. Bring in some option money right now and get richer, please. And thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Remember, if you're trying to buy some cheap stock, put in stink bids. If you're trying to buy some cheap option, put in stink bids. Absolutely. Buy options way out there if you're going to do that. Rocket Lab at 1062 down 7 cents. That's all. That is a nothing burger. Man, oh man. Yeah. Let's go. 6 cent loss on Rocket Lab. 1377 on SoFi now, coming back on. Definitely coming back on, down 33 cents. We were as low as 1301. We've come back 76 cents on SoFi here. That's a nice recovery already. Matterport 1593 got down to 1494 a buck ago. Wow, that's a nice bounce back for Matterport. A $1 bounce back. That's nice, up 20 cents. ME, the low of 590. We're at 595. Time to go on that one. Spire got down to 293. Now 302 and a half. Go Spire, go. ATIP low 305. Now 312. Come on, let's keep going. Smart Rent got down to 738. It's now 789. That's 50 cents ago. We're only down 26 cents. We've come back 50 cents on Smart Rent. Let's go. Sixtera got down to 1151. We're 1179, down a nickel. That's all. Just a nickel. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's run. Let's run with this baby. Let's run. Okay. Goldman 390.85, down 778. The low on Goldman today 386. We were 412 yesterday, 386 today. What a range on Goldman. Wow, what a difference. Buy deep in the money calls today, right covered calls tomorrow. There you go. Cisco 60.90, up 62 cents. Amazon down 19.98. Facebook up 11.40. Google up 29 bucks. Okay. Yeah, man, things are happening here. SoFi down 33. It's coming back. Yeah. Dow's down 98. Let's go, Dow. Let's go. Let's take a run. Time for a shot. Matterport up 25 cents. GameStop down 79 cents. That's it. That's all. 128.58. Let's go, GameStop. Whew. Matterport is rallying now. Two associates, $16, 1602. Matterport up 29. It's coming on. It's coming on right now. Yep, it's coming. 1602 up 29 on Matterport. What's the high of the day on Matterport? 1635. So it's only 35 cents away from the high of the day. Good stuff. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's go. Oh, I bought deep in the money calls today. I'm doing good. Way to go, Cheddar Stacks. Nice. KY down. Give the other kids a chance at the swing now. Let's see. What is this? I have a work meeting. Hold the markets down till I get back, everybody. 55 down dip on the Dow. That's it. We're only down 47 now on the Dow. We're coming on fast on the Dow right now. Matterport 1612 down, up 39 cents on Matterport. We're coming on. We're moving higher here. S&P up 12 now, 13-point gain on S&P. We're up 55 on NASDAQ. The Dow is coming on quick, coming on very fast. Very good. All three markets are moving. Rocket Lab down 9 cents. SoFi at 1380 down 30. GameStop down 65 cents. That's all. Matterport up 35. ME down 20. Spire at 302 down 12. ATIP down 7.5. Smart Rent down 35. Sixtera down 7 cents. Bannock up 249 now. Microsoft up 221. Okay. Go, baby, go. Let's make this baby pop. Let's have it happen, man. Absolutely make it happen. Okay. Headlines on the Wall Street Journal. Let's see. New York's Omicron surge points to a wave of mild cases. That is good news. While fewer patients are seeing the worst outcomes of COVID-19, the third big pandemic wave to hit the state is taxing healthcare. Let's see. What else? Consumer demand for goods drove rise in imports. No crash coming there. Um, what else? Mm, 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 mm. Walgreens posts higher quarterly profit, raises guidance. Interesting. Uh, what else is going on here? Lots of domestic news here. Domestic news. Not much more there. All right, there you have it. That's it. We're everywhere here on this market. We are all over the place on this market. The Dow now down 130. It was just only down 40. It's now down 130 again. But S&P is up 5 and NASDAQ is up 50. This market is really gyrating. I mean, it is really moving all over the map here. Losers on the Dow Jones right now are led by United Healthcare Group down 770, Goldman down 720, IBM down 499, Home Depot down 320, Boeing down 140, Johnson and Johnson down 130 or so, Apple down 120, Procter and Gamble down a buck, Caterpillar down a buck, American Express down 93 cents, Dow Chemical down 92. Winners, Salesforce.com up 448, Travelers Companies up $2, McDonald's up $2, Microsoft up 160, Honeywell up 139, Walt Disney up 67, Cisco up 63, Amgen up 56. Those are your winners and losers on a dollar basis. On a percentage basis, your losers are IBM, Goldman, Dow, United, Walgreens, Boeing, Apple, Home Depot, Johnson Johnson. Your winners are Salesforce, Travelers, Cisco, McDonald's, Honeywell, Microsoft, Disney, Amgen. But we have about 20 down and 10 up. It's a 2-to-1 ratio down versus up at the moment for this market. Lots watching here. Lots. We're watching a ton of stuff happening all at the same time. Everybody, thank you for being here, hanging out, watching what we're watching, following all kinds of stuff at the same time. We got GameStop down 99 cents. We got Rocket Lab down 12, SoFi down 30. We have 379 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. We've got here we go. We've got Matterport up 27 to 16 bucks. ME up down 19 to 597. Spire at 304 now, down 10.9 cents. It's come back a bit. ATIP still down a dime at 310. Smart Rent 791 down 24. Cyxtera up 8 cents. AMC up a dime right now. So Cyxtera has turned it around. They've gone up 8 to 1192 on a straight shot. 1192, 1198 high of the day. We're coming on quick on Cyxtera on 89,000 volume. No volume, and it's up 8 cents on the day. Cyxtera is not dropping anymore. 23-cent drop on Smart Rent, 10-cent drop on ATIP and Spire, 304 on Spire. So there you go. These markets are really just everywhere. The Dow down 171. The culprit has got to be, let's take a look. Goldman Sachs down $8, United Healthcare down 7, IBM down 5, Home Depot down 3. Those are your droppers. Those are the ones affecting the Dow. Your best betters are Salesforce, Travelers, McDonald's, Microsoft. It's funny how Microsoft is up, Apple is down, Cisco is up. But it is the way it is. That's what we got going on here. It's a wacky market. This is what we're watching. The Dow down 159 right now. S&P up 0.8 and NASDAQ up 32. Oil 79.65 right now. There it is. Lots of analysts coming on CNBC right now talking about their favorite picks for the year. This is a good time to be picking FANG stocks. They're backed off quite a bit. Now you tell the world, I like these FANG stocks. Yeah, that's a smart move. Tell them when the markets are down that you like them. Never mind the fact that you like them when they were at their all-time highs last week, 2 weeks ago. You still like them now, of course. What are you going to do? Two of our stocks are in the green. Cyxtera is up 8, Matterport up 27. We need a little bit more from a couple of more stocks, and we're green all over the place. We don't need a lot of movement here, but the markets are not moving in unison at the moment. We're still at a 167 drop on the Dow, unchanged more or less on S&P. We're within a half a point plus minus. There we are, up 0.29 again. Nasdaq up 30 points. So this market is really gyrating here. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah. Hoo-wee. Coyote Matterport's doing something. That's kind of nice for a change. Yep, it's kind of resisting the pullback, isn't it? Up 22 cents on Matterport at 15.95. $4 from here, we're back to $20 a share. That it can do that in one day. You all know that. The reversal is happening here. We'll see how much more it's got behind the tank here. We're at 129 on GameStop, down only 34 cents. We're about to go positive on GameStop again. We're still positive on Cyxtera. We're only down 8 cents on ATIP. It might be coming back. ME only down 15 cents. It's back to $6. It might be coming around too. Rocket Lab down 6 cents. It's coming back on. We got buying coming in here on some of our stocks right now. The Dow down 160, but S&P is up 2 and Nasdaq's up 46. Right on. Matterport up 30 cents, 1603. Broke through 16 like a hot knife through soft butter. No problem. Down 13 on GameStop. We're about to go green on GameStop. Plus 1 penny on GameStop. We're green. GameStop is green again. That's another stock in the green now. We've got Cyxtera, Matterport, and GameStop. Looks like all three are green right now. Rocket Lab only down a nickel again. It's come back to 10.65. We're taking a bit of a shot here on Rocket Lab, 1.6 million. GameStop volume today, 1.99 million, 2 million shares on GameStop. We trade another 2 million. We're up $10 a share, maybe 15. We'll see. 129.38, up a penny on your GameStop, 2 million volume. Looking all right. Come on, markets. Dow's down 163. S&P up 1.8, Nasdaq up about 40. All right. How are we doing for the thumbs ups now? We have 384 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. 16 more thumbs ups, and we've got 400. We have a shot at 500 today. Hit those thumbs ups for me and get me over 400 as quick as possible. We have a shot at 500 thumbs ups for this show. That is great. Please help out. Knock that thumbs up button around on your computer, on your device if you can. There's 387 now, only 13 away from 400. Here they come. 388. There's another one. Thank you. Hit those thumbs up buttons right now. 389. Here's another one. Thank you, guys. Getting us to 400 thumbs ups real quick. 391, 9 to go. Just 9 away from 400. Thank you. 395, 5 away. 5 away from 400 thumbs up. 2 away. 398. Look at that. 398 thumbs ups. 2 to go. And bingo, baby. 401 right now. And we'll see if we get some more through here. Work our way now to the 500 level on the thumbs up meter. 403 thumbs up and 407 now. Thank you. 407. This is great. 414. Look at that. That is 30 thumbs ups in 2 minutes. 416. That is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for this support. It really helps, guys. Thank you. Sophie should hire me for marketing, says Dave. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we at now? Matterport up 49 to 1622. Matterport's high today is 1635, and we've traded 4.2 million. We're coming on, and we might hit a new high of the day here on this Matterport. The way it's climbing right now, definitely looking good. Since about 10:15, it has been coming on quite nicely for almost 50 minutes. 618 last trade on Matterport. That is a good sign. Less than $4 away from 20 bucks again, coming back on. Rocket Lab down 6 cents. SoFi is only off 23, 26 cents here. We're at 1384. The high today, 1426. This would not take much for SoFi to go green. 28.3 million. We got buying coming in here on SoFi. GameStop 129.01 down 36 cents. No big whoop. ME down 11. Spire 305 and a half, going for 306 on Spire. That's from a low of 293 now. This is 12 cents better on Spire in the last hour. Looking good. ATIP 313, only down 7 cents. Smart Rent 793, going back to 8. Coming back from 738 to 8 on Smart Rent. Let's go, Smart Rent. Sextera up 7, holding that gain. We got two gainers, Sextera and Matterport, and we have Rocket Lab, SoFi, GameStop, definitely threatening to go green. They're really just a whisper away from popping. So that would be lovely. Lovely. Let's see. Good morning, KW. Saying good morning, KW. How you doing? Amongst great gains, I've talked about Sextera warrants till I'm blue in the face, and I've told everybody sell them for cash, and that's all I'm going to say. Just sell them. Just sell them for your money. Do whatever you want with the money. Sell them. Let's see. Let's go, says Dave. Here. I'm licking my chops, getting ready to write cover calls right now. Matterport and GameStop, some LCD, hopefully. SoFi, let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah, man. Let's go, SoFi. Matterport reports it has 15.4 million shares sold short, about 8.5% of its float, which would take 2.5 days to cover. That would be all right. Rudy, Uncle Bruce, about Tesla. I'm going to get an in-the-money leap. Should I wait for the stock to drop further? How do you feel about January 2023 strike of 850 or 900 going for 325 to 350 a contract as premium? Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that it's almost all book value. I like that. I mean, you're not. Well, it's not necessarily all book. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're up there. But you can now write these calls that have unbelievable premium on them. But knock yourself out, man. Knock yourself out. It's expensive. Can I get some fries to that nothing burger, please? Sour Power is asking. Would make sense that Matterport goes up more today than SoFi, considering positive news and such a drastic fall. There you go. 49-cent gain on Matterport now, 1622. Good to see some profit taking and positive momentum here. Hope it just keeps on going. Rocket Lab down only 6 cents. That's all. GameStop down 44 cents. That's a nothing burger there. ME down 11 cents. We're coming on. 313 on ATIP, down 7 cents. Sextera now up 13. Come on, baby. The Dow still down 137, but S&P is up 6. NASDAQ up 68. So what we have going on here. Thank you for 555 of you being here right now. Appreciate all of you joining in here and watching the show. We have 431 thumbs ups showing right now. I thank you for that. We need 69 more to hit 500 thumbs ups. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, that there are 69 of you that are able to hit that thumbs up button and get us to the 500 thumbs up level. That would be quite a feat for a show that is running with only 500 plus viewers to have 500 thumbs ups. If you could help us out with that, I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I missed the trolls. Stocks went up when we had trolls. Oh, trolls got COVID. That's why they're not here. Okay, there it is. Rocket Lab up 1 penny. We've broken the barrier on Rocket Lab, 1071. We're only down 21 cents on SoFi. We're coming on. We're up a buck 54 on GameStop. We're up 40 on Matterport. We're down 7 on ME. ATIP down only 6 cents. We're up 13 on Sixtera. We got 1, 2, 3. We have 4 gainers right now. And we might have a couple of more. The way this market is coming on for our stocks are getting picked off by bargain hunters. They're jumping in here and they're picking them. They're picking them. They're picking them. I've talked about trading them in or selling them. I say to people, sell them. Just sell them. Take the money and do whatever you want. I see 534 watching, says Socius. I see dead people. Oh my God. Yes, please. Let's go. Let's go. Get higher right now, please. That would be so nice. We are seeing improvement here. The Dow is only down 104. We're coming on again. We're coming on from the Dow. We're down only 91 points. S&P up 12. NASDAQ up 82. We're coming on. We're climbing again. Scole. Oh, what do you think of a Matterport? April 17.5 call for 275. An April 275, 1750 call on Matterport. Out of the money, I don't like the idea. Buy 15s. Get in the money on those. Buy in the money contracts, not out of the money contracts. 448, says Dave. 448. I'm not sure what that means, but we have 453 thumbs ups. Oh, we're coming on the thumbs ups. We're only 47 away from 500. Come on, guys. Thank you so much for getting in there and picking off those thumbs ups. I love that I'm thumb number 89 and I am born at 98. So I love that number, and I'm one of those like the special prices and favorite numbers. Mission them around back and forth. And Rudy, here are €5 for you, buddy. It's just a small token of appreciation to say I've been writing covered calls and poor man covered calls, collecting $100 every day. Thank you for your advice and your help. Thank you. And thank you, Rudy, for your generosity. Sharing the wealth. Thank you very much. Love it. Love it. Love it. What else is happening? Would now be a good opportunity to write cash secured puts on SoFi or Matterport, or when would be a good time to write cash secured puts? Well, when you think the stocks are going to take off and you can give yourself an at the money or out of the money and get a nice premium, that's the time to do it. So look, if you can write cash secured puts on SoFi at $12 or $13 several months out and get a nice premium on it, I would do that. I'd like the idea. Rocket Lab, I'd be looking at writing $10, $12 puts on Rocket Lab, good for several months. I'd like that. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Stupid question. Would I do stink bid on bid or ask? Stink bid on bid, stink offer on the ask. You always look to buy super cheap and sell super high. That's what you want to do. Let's go. Will Robinhood let you write a poor man covered call? I don't know. Alexander, thank you for your donation here. CNBC hedge funds are selling tech shares at their fastest pace in a decade as rates spike. Hedgies aren't so smart anymore. Only 3 hedge funds beat S&P in 21. They're idiots. Interest rates aren't spiking. There's no such thing as a spiking interest rate. We're going to 3/4 of a point on the prime rate. Give me a break. I agree, Alexander. They're idiots. I'm really enjoying sending out Meet Kevin's buying the dip music video to all my stock peeps right now. Who cares? I don't care. Stop using Robinhood. Yes, Robinhood will let you do it, Cindy says. They'll let you do it. Okay. We are down a penny on Rocket Lab. We're so close. We can taste it. SoFi down only 18 cents, $13.92. GameStop up 173. Matterport up 47 cents. ME down only 6 cents. Spire 307 down only 8. ATIP is only down 6.5 cents at 313. SmartRent down 28 at 787, and Sextera is up 11 at 1195. The Dow is down 102. S&P is up 9. NASDAQ is up 71. We're moving higher right now. We're moving higher. Let's see. Let's go. All kinds of good comments here. So many good comments, guys. Thank you for being here. Love to see a Kevin and Bruce collab. Yeah, I've reached out to them, but never heard back. I'm way too tiny for Kevin, I think. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. NTPC Wall Street's main indexes fell in choppy trading on Thursday after minutes from the Fed's last meeting stuck a hawkish note, pushing down shares of big tech companies and Boeing cyclicals. There you go. Let's see. I'd rather see Noto on here right now. Let's see. Kevin ignored Bruce. You know what? Uh, let's see. Let's see. What else is going on here? I love them both. They're my dynamic duos. There you go. What? Yeah, Thinkorswim is a good platform. There you go. There you go. Rocket Lab down 6. SoFi down 22. GameStop up 193. Matterport up 32. AMI down 9. Come on. Up 11 on Sextera. 118 dip on the Dow. A 5-point gain on S&P and a 54-point gain on NASDAQ. That is what we have here right now at the moment. GameStop looks like to be strengthening and solidifying, and looks like to me it's getting ready for a run. Looks like I just keep thinking GameStop is going to go. It's going to take a run. Don't want to push against it right now. What can I say? Cheddar Stacks laughing. Rico, let's let Kevin know he can't do that to Bruce. He should have him on there. They should collaborate. Let's see. Yeah, Socius is trying to find a way to do options from Sweden. It might be interactive brokers. Yeah. Yeah, Rico, I'm with you. We should get a hold of Kevin and tell him get Bruce together. Get together with Bruce. You guys talk. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, maybe through US, maybe not. I don't know. Tax issues. Where are we at now? Watching these markets just, mixed. Not selling off like house on fire. I think we could have a green day here. We could have a green day everywhere today. We could. We're not getting these massive sell-offs like yesterday. Just not happening. It's just not happening. Ratish, who's Kevin and how can I help? Oh man. Splair, thanks Swiss for mentioning this. I found Bruce from Andrew Mo Money. That's how I found Bruce. Dave, if anyone thinks other brokerages aren't engaging in PFOF like Royal Robinhood, you're lying to yourself. Robinhood pays interest on your money every month. Pays you. I like free money. Let's see. People talking about Robinhood and other brokerage firms and stuff. It's okay. It's all good. We're down 95 on the Dow. Come on, Dow. Let's go. Join the party. Go green. And let's get this market to join us all. And let's just run this puppy. We're down 2 on Rocket Lab. We're coming back again. We're up 277 on GameStop. 132.14. Let's go, GameStop. 1609 on Matterport. Let's keep it going. Let's go. Wake me up when the January sell-off ends. I'm so tempted to write a 135 GameStop for this Friday. Not a good idea. Not necessarily a good idea. Zach, I'm thumbs up 461, Bruce. You going for 500 thumbs here. 462 have come in. 38 to go. That's all we need. 38 thumbs ups to hit 500. Can you guys help me get there? If anybody's watching, hit the thumbs up button. Get me to 500 thumbs ups. We could be bringing in more and more viewers on your favorite stocks. 565, we have 35 to go. 35 thumbs ups to go, and we've got 500. 32 to go now. Only 32 to go, and we have 500. Thank you. They're coming in again. 29 left. Only 29 to get, and we've done it. Come on, baby. Let's go. 25 thumbs ups away from 500 thumbs ups, everybody. 24 now. We're bringing them on. Thank you all so very much. I do appreciate this. Every little bit helps. 21 left. 21 thumbs ups to go now. We're at 479 on the thumb up meter. 481 now. 19 left. Just 19 left to get. Let me know what thumbs up number you are, guys. 18 to go. Let me know what thumbs up number you are. 484. Here we go. 16 left to get to 500 thumbs ups, everybody. Rocket Lab down a nickel. SoFi down 20. GameStop up 238. Matterport up 38. ME down 7 cents. That's it on ME. We're up 1106 there. 487 thumbs ups. Make that 489 thumbs ups. 11 to go. 11 left to go. 495, 5 away from 500. 496, 4 to go, baby. 4 thumbs ups to get to 500. Now 3 down, 3 to go, baby. 497 are in. 3 thumbs ups left. Just 3 to go. Oh, we just lost one. 496. We got someone playing games. 498, 2 away from the big 500 today. And there we have it. 501 thumbs ups on this show. You guys are incredible. 504 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you all so much. 505. Man, that's incredible. We did it, and it was done. Thank you all for helping out, getting us over 500 thumbs ups. We only have 498 people here. 500 thumbs ups. Pretty good analytics. Very good analytics. Love it. We have more thumbs ups than viewers. Exactly. We love it. Thank you, everybody, so much. Are we going to get this market to come on up here or what? We're ready, aren't we? We're primed. We're here. We're patient. We're just sitting here going, come on. We're only down 109 on the Dow. Nothing burger, 0.3%. 0.3 of a percentage point. That's it. We're up 172 on the S&P. We're up 31 on NASDAQ. We need a run here. We want a run. We deserve a run. We should get a run. Let's get a run. We're at $16 on Matterport, up 27 cents. Let's go. Come on, baby. Give us a shot. That would be kind of nice. Microsoft down 84 cents. Apple down 145. Tesla down $24. Goldman Sachs down 591. Back to 392. Coming back on again. Cisco up 53 cents. There you go, kids. Watching a lot of things at the same time all over the place. Oil, Bitcoin mining, and uranium. Why Russia's intervention in Kazakhstan matters. Yeah. A lot of vicious internet activity out of Kazakhstan. That might be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know. Uncle Bruce, why don't you open a Yoko song from YouTube? Just play some Yoko for us. Let's see. Yeah. Swiss Bud has got this figured out. This is how your day should go. Breakfast. Tune in to Uncle Bruce. Give the thumbs ups. Get wealthy. That order. There it is. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here with me today. We're coming up to the 3-hour mark of this show. Going to get ready to take a break until 3 o'clock this afternoon, the last hour of trading today. Thank you again for becoming members of the Gold Bagel member level of this channel. I appreciate that so much. Don't forget, you are going to be joining me every Wednesday live at 8 o'clock Eastern as a Gold Bagel member. Anybody who wants to do a private consultation this weekend, if any of you are interested in one of those, you let me know. Drop me an email and let me in on that, and I will try to slot you in Saturday morning, Sunday morning. Thank you all for being here in the meantime. Looking forward to seeing you this afternoon at 3. Those of you picking up classes on stockmarketswithbruce.ca, thank you for that. Appreciate your support there. And hopefully you're learning something on how to write options and you're making money. 514 thumbs ups. Thank you for that, you guys. Wow, what a run. Fantastic run today to see that. And GameStop 130.80 right now. That's where we're at. Up 143. We are defying these markets and holding higher on the GameStop. And I wonder, are we on the precipice of a run? Because I think, are way oversold here right now. We're down 15 on Rocket Lab, down 28 on SoFi. but we're up 170 on GameStop. We're up 35 on Matterport, 1607 today. 23andMe down only 15 cents. Aspire down 12 and a half, and ATIP down a dime. Smart Rent down 35 cents. Cyxtera is up 9. Thank you. We'll watch these markets closely and see what's going on. Thank you for all of your support today, everybody. Thank you. Let's see. Let's go. A couple last comments here. I love Bulgaria. There you go. Oh, goodness. Chris Evers, come on, baby. Red markets are nothing to us. We make money on the way up and down, baby. Bought back my AI $30 in the money call. Jan 21. I sold a week ago for $330. Got it back for $120. Made $210 today. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Well done, Credit Savage. Munimo saying, love. Can't. Thank you, BGS. Worked out great. Well done on that call. Good stuff. Nice going. Bruce, you interested in making a good old-fashioned gentleman's bet re GameStop calls? I'm just trying to survive my days. Larry, have a good one. I may miss the closing bells. I'll be at the MAGFest Music and Games Festival with a ton of other GameStop apes. Good stuff. Auntie, I was making a joke about the last part, Dave. Never mind, no problem. Jake, my lung calls are performing right now. I think you'll be fine at the moment. What happened to jury duty? Socialist wants to know. Anyway, what's going on? Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. 131 now on GameStop, up $1.63. We're up 23, up 27 on Matterport at $16. We're up a dime on Cyxtera. Those are the winners right at the moment. Rocket Lab down 16, SoFi down 30, ME down 16, Spire down 12. ATIP down a dime, Smart Rent down 33. They're the losers right now, and we're waiting to see if the Dow wants to join S&P and Nasdaq with a green move. It certainly could, but we'll watch for this. Thank you guys so much. The jury is out. Larry won. Thank you, everybody, for your support of this channel. I'm going to take my break now. I'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Let's be here together for the close and see what happens. We want to run, baby. We want to see you run, and we want to write some contracts, make some money. All right? We'll talk this afternoon. Bye for now.